Evening, everybody. How are we? Welcome along. It's quite exciting, isn't it? Getting the old FM22s up and running, officially started now. It's all happening. We are about to start potentially one of the most stupid things I've ever come up with. The idea of building a nation in Indonesia. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh man, like I blame FM Scrolls, by the way. FM Scrolls deserves a shout out for the idea of coming up with this. This is right up my street. This is like, if you thought of like a level of stupidity that I would agree to, you'd be like, oh, there's no way he's going to agree to this. Yeah, oh, yeah, there's a chance I'll agree to it. There's a huge chance I'm going to agree to it. The plan basically, welcome on, by the way, to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you so much for being part of this. Obviously, launch day, the gaffer hit the button at 8 o'clock UK time. We have a whole bunch. We're already downloaded. We're already downloaded. We're good to go. As you can see in the little background there, we've already accepted the job at PSS Sleman. Now, the plan, of course, is this. Right? We're going to do a build a nation save in Indonesia. Okay. The plan being that we need to take Indonesia from where they currently are in their continental ranking, which is 27th. We'll show you this all on the screen. We're going to take them as close to top as we can. We want to topple the Chinese Super League. That's what the plan is. That's the aim of the save, okay? Also, little things to think about. An Indonesian club has never won the Asian Champions League. That's another little thing that we want to be looking out for, okay? And a third one, Indonesia have never won the Olympics or have never gone beyond the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Now, I'm not saying I'm the man to do this, right? Okay. But I appear to be the man stupid enough to have loaded this up. Okay, so let's show you what we got going on here. Welcome in, Bearded Twig, by the way. Welcome in. If you are wholesome as shouted, Indonesian long ball style, let's go. We are totally going to get this going. Kim is chilling as well, by the way. Big shout out to Kim. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're looking forward to starting FM22 as well. Genuinely a pleasure to see so many of you already here for the start of the experience and the start of what promises to be. I hope is an excellent adventure. McFly Shaw in for 8 months as well, man. That's awesome. Madman's already in with a follow as well. If you are a new follower, there's a thing that Twitch are doing right now in that you can get the sub emotes, right? We've got your selection of sub emotes you get for free just by following. This is what you get. I'll pop them up here into the chat. It should theoretically work. Right? You get the silent celebration, you get the oh no, you get the all about the narrative, the believe, and little TJFM as well. So let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. Here we are. Official news, breaking news. PSS Sleman have today confirmed the appointment of Tony Jameson as the club's new manager. Eyebrows are raised in the world of football. The appointment of the 41-year-old who has recently spent time away from football. I mean, realistically, I wasn't away that long. I was sacked by Sampdoria about a week ago, but you know, let's not tell them that bit. It says here James has put pen to paper on a 1-year deal worth £2,200. His first match in charge is against Madura United in League One on the 3rd of April 2021. He replaces the previous manager, Dejan Antonic. Banks L in for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Let's have a quick look and see what we have in terms of what we need to look for. It's not great, is it? It's not great from the start. 1-star reputation team. We're predicted to finish 6th in the Indonesian Division 1, League 1, of course. We have a director of football. We are 41 years old as a club. Okay, 1976 is when we were invented. PSIM are our fierce rivals. We are looking to obviously build upon last season's mid-table finish. We've entered the Indonesian Cup at the first round. Facilities-wise, pretty decent. Does this make you older than the club? Actually, no. You know what? I'm actually a little bit younger than the club. The Gaffer FM, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Pull yourself up a seat. Get yourself comfortable. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm only just younger than the club, right? And the interesting thing as well, they've only won 1 trophy. I wonder where we've experienced that before in Football Manager. Anyone remember a team that we've recently managed to only had 1 trophy before I turned up? Yeah. I think Peterborough. Peterborough had one trophy, so we enjoyed that. We enjoyed that. So here we go. They've enjoyed success recently as recently as 2018. That's when they got promoted from Division 2 up into the Indonesian First Division. Eling Jawa are a club with a growing history. PSS won the Indonesian second tier for only the first time in 2018 and were runners up 2 times. So that's a bit of background. This is what they like to play. This is what they like to play, or this is what they're sort of suggesting could be our formation: an Indonesian Christmas tree. Ooh, Inky says clutching at straws, but he's definitely going to win the World Cup. I mean, this would be fucking insane if we do that. Christmas trees, formations, like, we're on board with this straight away. That's what they're suggesting, okay? So 4 at the back, 3 in defensive midfield, 2 clear, possibly Mazalas or something, maybe behind the one striker up top, Kojic, a number 36 up front. Some of you are going to get triggered by squad numbers already, I can tell. A 69 at the left back, a 51, 33 in goal. Oh, people are going to get angry. We've got a player called Janino, which I'm very, very excited about as well. We have a fairly loyal squad personality. Top goal scorer hasn't been announced yet. Hot prospect is Chenigio. Captain is Nirawanto. And yeah, let's have a little bit of a look at what they're expecting from us, shall we? Yoneman says Norwegian League database is in for the 3rd division. You can't get the 4th division yet. Ooh, well, hang fire for now. You might get one in a wee second. Possession football is what they're expecting us to play. We can do possession football. Work within a wage budget. We can do that. League 1 top half finish. Okay, fine. That's what they want. Indonesian Cup top half. That sounds interesting. I don't know about top half of Indonesian Cup, but we'll work out what the rules are for that and how that works. Then my contract expires. Okay, so that's where we are. That's season 1. Season 2, become recognised as best of the rest. Season 3, challenge for the title. Matt Man, appreciate the follow, very kind indeed. Then season 4, season 5, maintain a title challenge. This is our little clicky clicks. I guess we just click all those for now, and we'll jump in as we go through. In true TJFM style, we have to play a squad. Do we play against our reserves? We might as well. Look, we're in here for the long haul, right? We're going to have to get used to everybody. So let's play the reserves. We're not going to judge anything about whether or not this is the right decision or the wrong decision, but we will go for it, okay? So PSS is saved. We will, of course, as I've said to you before, some of you will know this, some of you maybe don't know, if you are a subscriber, what we're doing, because we're building a nation, right? And we'll explain what building a nation means for those people that maybe aren't entirely sure. Because we're building a nation, we don't have a lot of players on our radar, right? Scouting is going to be tricky. Reason scouting is going to be tricky is this. Okay, so I've done a bit of digging into how the league's structured. Okay, we have a transfer window, 1st of February to the 31st of March. Okay, so 2 months. Bear in mind at this point we're on the 1st of March, so we've already lost a month. Okay, then the transfer window is the 1st of August to the 31st of August. I'm not good at maths, but that's 2 months we have as a transfer window and nothing else. So 10 months, I'm presuming you can't buy players. So that's going to be quite tricky, right? So that means that those 3 months, we're going to have to be 100% switched on, right, about getting these right players in. So what we're doing, if you're a sub, okay, you can have a copy of the save game, right? I'll give you a copy of the save game. You can help with the scouting. You can compile your own scouts reports. If you find anyone that's interesting, ping them into me, and then we'll get them up on the screen. We'll do the scouting together, because this is going to be a big challenge. So we're going to need as many eyes on it as we possibly can to try and help make this as good as it can be. Okay, so that's the thing. If we can get it done, if you want it, you can have it. I'll pop it in the Discord. We'll create a little private channel and stuff, and we'll do that way. So there's no spoilers for people who maybe aren't subbed or who don't really want to see what's going on until we actually get there live on screen. So that's the plan. 34 games to play, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Fairly standard, of course. What have we got here? 7 subs, no trialists. Players cannot play competitive matches for more than 2 clubs. That's fine. Usual bans. Maximum of 4 foreign players in the squad. Okay. Maximum of 3 foreign players, not including Asian players. Minimum of 18 players. Maximum of 33 players. No trialists allowed to play in league games. So we can, I presume we can trial during the off season, but actually in the matches, you can't trial. So this is, I'm presuming this is competitive matches, it says here. There's only one way to find out. Maximum squad size of 33 players, a maximum squad size of 36 for teams in continental competitions. That's probably not going to be of any use to us at the minute, but it's worth bearing in mind. A minimum of 7 under 23 players. That's going to be key because obviously we're going to be depending a lot upon youth, homegrown players. We're going to try and produce our own talent. A minimum of 2 under 20s. So again, that's technically could be 9. It's probably only 7, but 3 goalkeepers in the squad as a minimum. Players can be registered between the 1st of February and the 1st of April and the 1st of August and the 1st of September. Tony, if we were to arrange a friendly, could they play? I think so. That's what I'm thinking. If they play in non-competitive matches, I guess they can play. We'll have to find out because also, without wanting to alarm anybody, the season kicks off in a month. So we haven't got much time at all. Like, we're going to play the second string tomorrow, and then we've got a month to come up with a tactic, do some training, have a look at the squad, buy some players. Why have I done this? Why have I done this? Oh, and we're playing a team who they've said is one of our rivals, Madeira United FC. Look at those kits, by the way. They're lovely, aren't they? They are absolutely lush. We'll have a look at the other teams in the league, by the way. Bali United, a very, very exciting team to have a look at. They're doing everything right off the pitch. Shout out, by the way, to FM Garudo, who's sent me kit packs. He's sent me a bit of info about sort of certain teams and that and how they want to look. Scrolls has done the same as well. So we might have a bit of an idea as to what we're doing. If you're new, welcome in. Get yourselves a follow. Get yourselves sat down. Sorry, I missed someone who had said their first hello, and I didn't actually acknowledge it, so apologies for that. Terribly rude of me. Matt Mann says he's 2 seasons into his stay with Bali United in the Indonesian League. He's actually finished the Confed Cup finals and now he's qualifying for the Champions League. Right. Fucking Matt, right, you are going to be fucking key to this. Right? Okay, Matt Mann, we're going to stream every Wednesday, every Sunday, and I haven't decided if it's going to be Thursdays or Tuesdays yet. But this is how we're going to be doing this safe, and you are going to become imperative to what we need to do around here. So, Lesterhusen is a great Indonesian defender. I've got him on Bali United. Right, Lesterhusen. Let me just quickly pop him in. We haven't even looked at our own squad yet, but we're already taking recommendations for people to come and have a look at. So bear with me. Lesterhusen is not in my game unless I've spelled it wrong. How do you... Where is he from? Where's he from? Because I'll tell you what we've loaded up. Right? Because, of course, we can't just have Indonesia. Right? That doesn't make any sense. We need to try and work out, where we're going to get our players from, where the database is going to be expanded. What we've done is this, okay? We've loaded up all of Eastern Asia, all of Asia, okay? So we've got Australia, China, Super League and National League, Hong Kong, India, obviously both leagues of Indonesia, both leagues of Malaysia. Weird how the Super League is top and the Premier League second. Singaporean Premier League, the South African Premier League and National League. The reason I've got South Africa in there is because I thought that we could have an extra continent, maybe bring some players over from. Plus, once I've explained South Korea down here, if Build a Nation goes bad, if Build a Nation goes really bad, and we don't get anywhere near building a nation, what we have as a what we have as a backup plan is a journeyman to go and win the national championship in each of these nations, and we'll do an Asian journeyman career, and then of course we'll try and win South Africa as well. So that's plan B, right? That's plan B. And you've always got to have a plan B, right? But plan A, very much, build Indonesia, build the league, and then, of course, try and raise the game. So what we need to do is we need to get the best players we can in the division. We then want to sell those players to other clubs within our league, right? Because we want to try and raise the league structure. So we want teams in Indonesia to compete in the Asian Champions League or compete in other competitions, right? We can't just be us running away with it. It doesn't make sense. If a player is going to leave Indonesia, a good player from another club, we will try and buy them to keep them in the league. Okay, we may have to sell players to other clubs on the cheap. We may have to loan players to other clubs within Indonesia, but the plan is we will sell those players within Indonesia. We don't want those clubs going out of the league. That's what we got to do. Have we got attribute masking on? I don't think we have. I think I've turned it off, but I'm always a bugger for this. No, I've turned it off because it would be too fucking hard to do it with attribute masking on. Like, for me, that's how I play, right? I play with attribute masking on, but we've taken it off, right? We've taken it off. I know. I feel bad, right? Because this is going to be fucking, like, I felt as though we needed to have attribute masking on, but there's part of me going, we can't because of this right now. What I've got here, let me just take my, I'm going to keep my face on for a second, right? But we are currently as well, right? As well, okay, we're looking as well, attribute masking off. I know, Kim, I know it's not, it feels like cheating. It does feel like cheating, right? I'm not going to lie to you. It feels like cheating, okay? But what we've done, okay, the reason we've done it is for this. Okay, now if I just close my face down here, which most of you will quite like, okay? This is a spreadsheet, okay, from Jenna, the spreadsheet queen. Let me just quickly grab her details, right? Now, what we're doing is we're actually going to do a little bit of building a team based upon almost Moneyball, I guess, almost, in a way, you know? So I want to make sure that what we've got is as good as we can get. And we're obviously going to try and build players by certain reputations, certain attributes, okay? That's your squad. It isn't masked. Check the other club's players. Right. Where do you want? Let's go to Arima. Right. Oh! Hey, no. There's some attribute masking on. There's still some. Right. We've still got some. It's okay. I'm not a fucking fraud, right? I'm not a fraud. There we go. Right. All for drama. There we go. Now you all like me again. Right. Or, well, maybe dislike me less. Either way, right? Thank fuck for that. But you know, this is the thing though. I'm all for this sort of stupidity, putting attribute masking on. And I was like, oh, God, we're going to need this, aren't we? Right. Sorry, I'm a little bit caught on the fly. I wasn't expecting the game fully dropping tonight. I thought it would. Right. So this is what Jenna's put together, right? Jenna's got the, I'll put a link up there. Spreadsheet queen, okay? So it's splitting our squad, okay? For our squad view, so we can see everything at a glance. Right, now, again, I'll turn me off here, right? You can see there, we've got quite a lot of gaps of players and attributes that are under 10, right? Under 10. Anything over 11 is showing as yellow. We may change some attributes as well, just so that people can see a little bit more as we go through, right? But what we've done there is, and I'll need to work out, I'll have the second screen up tomorrow to how we're going to work this, right? What I've done is I've taken all this data, right, put it into the spreadsheet, loaded it up. That's then broken everything down to show which players are statistically the best players for these positions. Okay, just based on what we've got, right? So no guesswork anymore. We're going to try and do that, right? The next part of the spreadsheet is all about the DNA of the team. Okay, so we want to get some key attributes going on. We want to try and build a very specific team in mind. That'll then help us identify exactly what players we need, what attributes we're going to need. That'll then go into the scouting, which again we've got on here. We've got another view on there as well. So that's also going to help us with our scouting. So this is again is where you guys come in. So again, I'll put a link to Jenna's spreadsheets in there as well. They are free, but you donate to her because it's great work. It's really great work. So have a look at that, see what you think, and then we go from there, to be honest. So let's have a quick look at what we've got in terms of our squad, right? So sit yourself down with a pen. I'm going to pull up on my other screen here. I'm actually going to pull up what I've got for my for what the sheets have already said, just so I can sort of compare. Because as I say, it'll be interesting to see what sort of players we're going to be going for. I've got a rough idea in my head as to what we're going to need. Like I can take a wild guess from the start as to what we're going to need. And it's probably going to be a goalkeeper, a big defender, a big striker, and some creativity in the midfield. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, right? Before we even touch anything. Okay. So let's have a quick look, right? Open this up here. Right, where's my thing? There we go, right. Okay, so if I do a... see, I'm going to have to build another thing, aren't I? We need a miracle. We do need a miracle. We absolutely need a miracle. Right, Carlos Tevez on a free. that would be ridiculous. I don't know if we're going to get him or not, but let's see if we can trial him first of all. All right, get Big Andy in. Should we do it? I can't imagine we'll have the money for that, but let's get him in for a trial, see if he fancies it, right? Okay. So we're not going to be able to get either of those because of the fact that the scouting based on Moneyball was good while it lasted. I mean, look, we've literally already done those two. It's completely fine. Right, here's what we got. Okay, so if you've got pens and paper, make a little note on them because this is the sort of players we've got, okay? So this is our goalkeeper. Oh, he's not particularly good, is he? He's not particularly good. Edgar Rizki. 11 for aerial reach, 7 for handling, 10 for kicking, 16 for determination. Have I got a pen and paper with me, actually? Right, I might have to do it on... I have to make some notes as we go along. Right, I'm going to get a notepad up. So apologies if I start typing loudly in the background. Right, so here we go. Terrible essentially is what we've got for our goalkeeper. 16 for determination, though, was pretty decent, but everything else is pretty bad. 7 for rushing out, 7 for throwing, 5 for punching. One-on-ones is 7. He's a bit risky with concentration, that low. Oh, that's a cracking pun. That is a cracking pun. Well done, well done. I'm a big fan of that. I'm just going to write goalkeepers in massive letters. Because if he's the number 1, then I'd hate to think what the number 2... Oh, apparently he's the number 2, right? This is our number 1 goalkeeper, according to the scouts. Miswar Saputra. He doesn't look much better, does he? Really? And I know we've got to remember the context of where we are, okay? The context of where we are is here, obviously. So, continental reputation, 27th. That's where Indonesian League 1 is. We are below the Jordanian Professional League. We are below the Indian National Football League. Victor Mays, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. We are below the Japanese National Division, Korean 3rd Division. No risky passbacks. Yeah, risky business. We're below the Thai League 2, the Uzbekistani Super League. This is where we are. This is where we are. All right. First tip, 10 or above is good for any attribute. Absolutely give. We're talking like basically going back to play in the National League, essentially, which is fine. I'm completely cool with that. That's my street, to be honest. We're talking about League 1 style. You better believe I'm ready for League 1 style. So taking a Sunday League to the World Cup, well, strap yourself in, Inky. It's going to happen. I'm all excited for it. I'm ready. Right. So, Miswar Saputra. I mean, as a goalkeeper, not brilliant, but remember, we have previous with goalkeepers in that we tend to buy shit ones. So maybe if we've already got shit ones, it won't be so bad. Right? It won't be so bad. So let's see how he gets on. Plus, he's just signed as well. So if we get rid of him, then he's going to upset everybody. So that's brilliant. So let's just hang about for a second, shall we? Mattman says, I've just left the Indian National Division, doing a classic journeyman. Really fun. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Right. So there's our two goalkeepers. Third goalkeeper, Angung Santosa. He is absolutely third choice. Like he's not even good enough to be in the squad if we're really honest. He's definitely got in because we need three goalkeepers, right? So I'm going to put a big cross next to Santoso before we go any further forward. Okay. Santoso, I'm going to put get rid. Okay, composure, worrying. Yeah, these are awful. These are terrible goalkeepers. Even, I mean, 3 for concentration. Oh, it's like David James on Mario Kart all over again, isn't it? Kim started with Chester in English tier 6 of my main save during the classic FM career start. You know what, Kim? I love that. I genuinely love that. Chester's a great team to start with as well. I'm sure you'll have a fantastic time over there. We do. You know what? I really enjoyed when we popped into your stream as well the other night. It was fantastic. Genuinely enjoyed that. So I think we already did do a shout out for you, but we'll get you another one, and you can have one there. So go and check Kim out. By the way, she's absolutely awesome. You're all going to enjoy her. So get in on that. Right, Santoso, goalkeeper. We're not a big fan of. Inky says end up with Kurge and Ashton. Watch me be the first one sacked. Challenge accepted. Inky. Myself and Omega Luke have got a potential sack race going on as well, where we're trying to work out who can get sacked first, or who can get sacked from the top 5 nations quickest. We've got 20 years limit on it. I'm confident I can do that. Fandri Imbiri, defender, right and centre, probably the right back by the looks of it here. Again, kind of what we'd expect, to be honest, in this division. 2.5 stars for an inverted wing back. I don't know, he's not got any of the attributes for an inverted wing back. We know you'll resign before you get sacked if it means beating Luke. No. The challenge will be getting sacked. The challenge will be getting sacked. So, you know, it'll be a bit of fun as well. Victor Mayer says, nice dribbling for a wing back. Yeah, 2. it's not good, is it? It's not good. Crossing of 7 though. Crossing at 7, so you know, he's got the confidence to say he's an inverted wing back. I like that. I like that a lot. He's determined to be a wing back, and he will tell you he's a wing back. 14 for leadership, 15 for fitness though. That I wouldn't, for a 29-year-old. I'm going to wager we haven't got too many more with higher fitness than that. Right? I'm going to wager we haven't got too many more than that. 5'9" as well. So again, also remember height as well. 5'9" is going to be interesting. Mad Scientist, yes. Welcome in, buddy. How are you? Happy launch day to you too. Hope you're well. I bet you're very, very excited to get your update out. Just waiting to see if I can get you a shower there actually. So 2 seconds. If you're not following the Mad Scientist, by the way, guys, again, you've got to keep your eyes on this. He's got a 92, 93, is that right? 92, 93 database coming out very shortly. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Gibb says, my right back, 6 finish and 10 technique, finished with 10 goals. The Indonesian Roberto Carlos. Ooh, okay. I'm here for that. I'm all that. A player was 17 for long throws. Yeah, I mean, look, I've made my views about the long throws. So, you know, each to their own, I guess. Vertical tick-attacker won't work with these players. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to go route 1. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Bagos Nerwanto. Again, apologies for any incorrect pronunciations. I'm not doing this deliberately. I will try my best to learn as we go through. Bagos Nerwanto, just a fullback, none of this fancy inverted wing backs. He's He knows exactly what he is. 27. He's a number 3. Plays at right back or left back. 4 for strength, 5'6", 13 for leadership, 11 for decisions, 15 for aggression. Quite like that. Acceleration, agility, pace, positioning. Very pacey, very pacey. If he wasn't 27, I think we'd have a half decent player there. But first touch is 10, crossing 7, corners 7, marking's 9, tackling's 10. I mean, he sounds like first choice at this point, given the players we've looked at. He seems actually pretty all right for what we've got. So he's already played for the club 29 times as well. So okay, he's in. Nothing wrong with being 27. I know. Well, look, maybe I'm just jealous. I'm jealous of these youngsters. 27 is young. Actually, here's another fullback, another right back. Arthur E01. 3 stars apparently. Again, obviously, this is all conjecture, and it's all based on what the player's ability is like compared to everybody else at the club. So we're not saying that this is definitely a 3-star player. Nathy B, welcome in, my man. How are you? Have you give yourself a wee shout out there as well? Go and follow Nathan, by the way, if you're not doing so. A variety streamer, a man who's cool, a man who loves his Football Manager, a man who is an Aston Villa fan as well. How are you finding the whole Dean Smith thing, buddy? Are you okay with it? Are you a bit sad like myself? I kind of feel a bit sad about it, to be honest. If I, personally, I think, like, I understand why he's been sacked. Nippenberg as well, another Villa fan checking in. Like, I can understand why he's been sacked. 5 defeats in a row. We've lost 18 in 2021. It's not good enough. Like, but he genuinely cares. He's got the players caring. He's got the fans caring. The statement he's put out is just a touch of class. I think he's handled himself wonderfully. I've never been as excited since John Gregory with a manager, and he brought that back to me. The football's not been great, and I've said openly I wasn't sure what his plan B was, what he was like tactically. But as a man, as a fan, as a manager, the players seem to love him. You know what? I'll take my hat off to him. I think, for everything he's done for the club to get us back to where we are, I appreciate what he's done. I think the owners have acted quickly. I think they've acted sensibly, because we've got an international window now where we can get him replaced. And I think there must be a plan to get someone in now. Who that is, I don't know. I'd like Graham Potter if we could get him. I'd like Graham Potter. I do not want Steven Gerrard. I think he's ridiculous. He's a fraud. He's not a fraud. He's managing in a one club in he won the title when Scotland didn't, when Celtic weren't even playing. Like, you know what I mean? And then this year Celtic are playing and he's not doing very well. So that proves that it's not great. Lampard's going to go to Norwich. Nuno, apparently we've sounded out, so don't know if that'll be any good or not. Favre would be great, but again, I don't know if he's up for it. I don't know if he fancies it. Maybe not. He'd be great. At Dortmund, he was brilliant. He tired the players out a lot, though. They need to be athletic. And I'm not sure that... Actually, no, I was going to say I'm not sure that people would like that. No, I think a lot of the players at Villa would like that, actually. He is very, very focused. Very focused. Fonseca's a possibility. Nah, don't know. You can get Tim Sparv in. It'll be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. Hudson Hootle would be interesting. It would be quite interesting, but Humland, I would be interested by Humland. I don't know a great deal about him, bar what we obviously saw in the Euros. But again, a man who seems to handle himself with class. I have no problem with that at all. And I'm guessing he'd bring Martin Larsson with him as well, so that would work for me. I'd be happy enough with that. But you know what? Whoever we bring in, fine. I'll give them a chance. Bar the obvious ones, like Gerrard, no. Martinez, maybe. Henry, nah, not for me. Houghton, nah, I think he's got another job in the Championship, to be honest. Martinez, I don't think that should come in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it'll be a couple of weeks to get sorted out. Melberg, possible. Ron Vlaar, yeah. Tim Howard. I mean, maybe we look at, don't know. After that, we're out. Jesse Marsh, maybe. I've got no idea. Yeah. Emil Heskey, maybe. I don't know. Right. Frank Lampard's not going to go to Villa at all. That's the thing. Um, John McGinn was at Kilmarnock the other day, actually. Yeah, maybe he's off to do a bit of scouting on who's your current manager at the minute, Rogie. Maybe we're going in for him. That could be it, couldn't it? Maybe Steve Clark. Steve Clark, possible. Maybe Benitez at Everton. Assume they've sacked Smith because they already know who's coming in. Same with Norwich and Fark. Yeah, absolutely. The other option as well is that us and Norwich are after the same manager. That could be the issue, and they know that he's available, so it's now a race for who gets him. So I don't know. Watford will be due a sacking. They've not sacked a manager for a couple of weeks, so maybe get Ranieri in, possibly. As much as the rumour mill is, we'll know it till it's around. Sorry, as much as the rumour mill is, we will not know until it's announced. Look how quiet they were with Ings. Yeah, I think you're right, Danny. They know what they're doing. They get stuff done. So I trust them. I trust them to do something decent. You know what I mean? And they'll get their man, and hopefully it's the right man. Yeah, absolutely missing Grealish. I mean, if you're missing one of the best players if you take one of the best players in the league out of your team, then of course you're going to be missing that player. That makes complete sense. But yeah, plus I mean the players that are brought in to replace him have been injured. Like Buendia's been injured, Bailey's been injured, Ings has been injured. So you've got that. Plus you've not got Grealish. Plus Mings has been a little bit off the pace. Just is what it is. It's just football. End of the day, Big Sam, I'd take Big Sam. Roy Hodgson, I'd take Roy Hodgson. Great manager. There's a lot of disrespect on some names here that people need to think about. Roy is full on retired, but we could bring him out for the big job, innit? Big job. Come on, Roy, what do you reckon? One last dance? What do you think? Fitness 16. 16 for Amsal Arifin, 29-year-old centre-half. 5'9" for a centre-half, though. Well, the heading 14. He's got a jumping reach of 8, and his heading's 14. How? 14 for positioning, 14 for tackling, 14 for decisions of determination, 13 for acceleration. I mean, like... And apparently he's a fringe player. Interesting. I've never been as sad as I am now hearing someone say they take Roy Hodgson as their manager. I mean, look at what Roy Hodgson's done in his career. Roy Hodgson's had a fantastic career. You don't manage Inter Milan, like national teams, You don't manage at the level he has if you're not any good. Like, come on, you're basing him on one season at Liverpool, essentially. And there's been plenty of shit managers at Liverpool. So, and managers who've been hounded out. So it seems a strange thing to suggest that Roy Hodgson maybe isn't the right man. And plus, yeah, as I say, everyone who's worked with Roy Hodgson fucking loves him. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Right, next person who mentioned Steve Bruce is getting banned. Okay? He's clearly not coming back to Villa. So, name one, a manager that got hounded out. A manager got hounded out? Every manager got hounded out. Roy Hodgson got hounded out by Liverpool. Liverpool fans didn't like him. They got bored of him. They wanted something fancy. They weren't happy with what they had. So, they wanted something different. Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, exactly. Man United are trying to get rid of Solskjaer. It's not happening. Very few football teams sit on their manager and go, you know what? I really like losing. This is brilliant, isn't it? let's just keep the whole losing thing going on. Let's keep the manager who's not doing very well, shall we? Nobody does that. It's silly. So we're saying possibly retrain this guy as a fullback. Let's go back to this. The Sampdoria did not hound me out. The Sampdoria fucking nailed my feet to the floor. There was no way I was going out. We didn't hound Bruce or McLeish out. The results are what led to Bruce and McLeish getting sacked at Villa. Nothing to do with the fans. If anything, the appointment of Steve Bruce in the first place was very much welcomed. Very, very much welcomed. I think a lot of people were on board with it. McLeish, not so much, but that's only because he'd just been sacked with Birmingham. Not because he managed Birmingham. He'd just been sacked. He had a lot of fans to win over. Didn't do it, unfortunately. But Bruce, when he turned up, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people loved Bruce. Right? So Bruce got sacked because he didn't get us promoted. That's why Bruce got sacked. You know? And it became abundantly clear that he didn't know how to do it. In the same reason that Smith's been sacked, because he doesn't know how to turn it around. And that's fine. It's not a problem. I love everything he's done up to this point. And I'll still continue to love the guy because he's been brilliant. But they have to move on. They have to move on. As sad as it is. Okay, so possibly retrain him as a fullback then. Maybe. I get that. Dribbling is 3 though. Crossing is 3, so it's not fantastic. Finishing of 6 in his first touch of 8. So reasonable though. Reasonable. Woodgate's out of work. Yeah, there's a lot of managers out of work, but a lot of managers who aren't up to the standard. You know? So that's what we need to think about. Azrak Gouffron. You got to think as well, this manager's got to come in and pick up a relegation battle from the start and go with it in front of 42,000 fans every single week with some money to spend in January. You tell me Jonathan Woodgate's going to do that? Don't be so stupid. We had the chance to get Ollie Solskjaer years ago. Didn't want it. Why would we take him now? Ollie Solskjaer's not going to... No, he's not... No. Right. Gouffron, 25-year-old centre-half. Decisions, 14. Aggression, 15. Pace, 14. Acceleration, 14. Tackling, 11. Positioning, 11. 5'9" again. 5'9" again. He could be a no-nonsense fullback at 5'9", but his height is crippling. Yeah. Do you know what handbrake is and how do you use shadow play? Handbrake, is that from like on the Mac when you can record like strip video? Maybe? And how do you use shadow play? No idea. No idea. Not particularly. I'm not sure what you mean by shadow play. Short Kings rise up if you can. Like, if you can. We need some height. I've already worked out we need height. This is what we need to get in the side, which is fine. We need to do that, you know. Handbrakes for compressing files. Okay, cool. Then the instructions might be in a PDF possibly, or a text file. I don't know. 5'5" in striker, anyone? Well, we could be getting a challenge on the go, couldn't we? That's what we need. Absolute minimum for 6 foot. Oh yeah. Same here. But you know, not too bad. Not too bad though. Dendi Maulana. 13 for decisions, 11 for fitness, stamina, acceleration. Already 5'11". He's a giant. He's an absolute giant. Although he's only got heading of 11, so I don't understand how he's got less heading ability than a 5'9" centre half. We'll see. Big man Dendi. Steve Mandendi. Go on, give it. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Right. Mario Maslach. 30-year-old Serbian. Already I'm on board. Okay? Already. This is the blueprint. This is the fucking blueprint of what we want, right? 6'3". Leader, 16. Jumping reach, 14. Heading, 12. How? 15 for aggression. Yes. tackling 12, decision, concentrations 12, strength 14. This is what we want. This is what we want, right? He's going to run through a brick wall. He is the brick wall. Mario murder machine. That's going to get the Mario the murderer. The murderer Maslach, right? Remember, he'll be one of the 3 non-Asian players. Yeah. Absolutely. He will be. Heading refers to being able to direct the header, right? I don't know. I always thought it was just the ability to actually get the header away. Whether then it ties in with finishing or it ties in with, I suppose there's not really one for clearances, is there, for defenders? But we'll have a look. We'll see what we can do with it. But yeah, I think pretty sure we're going to play him a lot. Okay. Mario wears a magic hat. we're already loving Maslach, right? Okay. Derry Rackman, good name, Derry Rackman. 15 for acceleration, 12 for pace, 13 for tackling, 14 for determination, 11 for leadership. He's not bad. He's not bad for a fullback. He's only 8 for stamina, though. That's probably got 15 for acceleration. He blows himself up too quickly. Rackman takes 69, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Played 23 times for the club as well. So long shots 1, dribbling 2, crossing 5. Okay. Concentration and decisions 11. Leadership 11. Andres Iniesta will be a threat at corners in this league. Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we could have presumed that just by loading the league up. That we go, right, I'm gonna guess it's not going to be full of 6-footers. So I think if we can get some height in, that will give us a distinct advantage already. A bit of strength, a bit of muscle, a bit of pace. That's kind of what we really need, to be honest. Sign Turner, Rackman, Turner overdrive. I like that. I like the idea of that. That's good. Miss Bacchus Solishin? Deep line playmaker, 28-year-old Indonesian. Tackling technique, 12s, first touch 13, decisions 14, leadership 13, positioning 13, agility, fitness 15, £550 a week as well. Woof, he's on big money. Big money. Okay, 3 stars. Curious how many Dutch-born players with an Indonesian nationality are in the database. Well, that's what we're going to be looking for as part of the scout, and we're going to find anybody who's got a link to Indonesia. Connery 6, welcome in with a follow there. It's very appreciative of you, that. Thank you so much. Pull yourself up a chair. Let us know who you're managing. Come and get joined in. We're currently in the Indonesian Premier League, Indonesian League One. We're going to be here for a while, we hope. So, Wayu Sukata, sorry. Ball winning midfielder, determination 16, fitness 15, aggression 12, stamina 13, passing 11, tackling 10, teamwork 12, work rate 14. I'm going to go back to our KS 1988. Appreciate the follow as well. Very kind. Thank you very much for that. Work rate. I'm going to put teamwork. I'm going to put fitness. Also stamina. And I put determination. They're our key things that we always liked. Just making a little note of this, to be honest, because we're seeing a lot of stuff that's kind of jumping out at us that is key that we're missing. Here we go. 26-year-old Australian Mazzala, Aaron Evans, 5'11". So again, one of the big lads. First touch 13, decisions 13, determination 13, leadership 13. Passing's not great for Mazzala. Vision's okay, 10. What's his off the ball like? 7. Is Australia considered Asia for the league rules? That's a good question. I would presume that it would be. No, it's got 3 for dribbling. Yeah. What a Mazzala. What a Mazzala. You can't waste the non-Indo foreigner on an Aussie with 3 dribbling. So what? So does he count as foreign then? He doesn't count as Asian, right? Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, he gets settled status at the end of the season. Is that going to sway us? It's 3 non-Asians, 1 Asian. Evening, Ryan. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Appreciate that you're here. He's sort of pish. He is pish, but he's slightly better pish than what we've got. Jeffrey Kernowan, get rid. Okay, we'll mark him down. We'll mark him down. We're going to do this together. So mark him down. I'm going to mark him down because he's foreign. Which that sounds bad. Non-Indo. Right. Jeffrey 77, Mazzala. What's he got? Passing of 13, dribbling of 5. He's clearly a baller. 13 for long shots, 12 for vision, 12 for work rate, 13 for acceleration and pace. Marking's 11. He's better. He's already better. Did you check the second nationality? I spotted 2 more foreigners further on the list. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Rogie. 2 forwards as the non-Asians. Keep the Serb and find a decent Asian. Yeah, 5'6". 5'6". 3 of strength, 1 machine. I know we're going to have to get some Indonesian CrossFit going on here to beef these boys up, I reckon. Get them on the weights, I think. Okvian Chanigio. So this is the guy that they say is pretty decent as as one of our youth prospects. Central mid, 14 first touch, 14 decisions. Flair and leadership's pretty good. Fitness is good. That's good for us. Technique, work rate's not brilliant. Determination's really low. 4 for strength. He's got 2 goals in 11 games though, so maybe we give him a chance. Forget the weights, get them on the rack. Superior talent, welcome along. Give me the follow there. Here we go, Irfan Jaya. He's actually all right. He's not bad. He's not bad. He might do okay, right? Irfan Jaya. This is a man we think's got a bit of potential about him, and he looks like he's got something. Dribbling 13, finishing 12, crossing 11, first touch 11, determination 14. I'll get blown over in wind, of course. Tackling technique's decent enough. Goes missing a bit. Still better than what we've got, though, isn't he? He's better than what we've got. So let's put Jaya as a keep. Strength 7. He's the beast of the team. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. And I'd say, well, let's put a little question mark over Chinigio. Because he might be okay. He's a little slow for the wing. He might be. But he seems to have all the other technicals, so maybe I'll just get him crossing from deep. He might be okay. Vicky Aditya, 11 for crossing, 11 for first touch, 13 for decisions, 11 for flair, 13 for work rate, which is not bad. Strength of 1. Strength of 1. What is the point? What is the point of being that piss weak? Fihad 811, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, very kind indeed. 5'5". This is 9 stone 6. One of my legs is 9 stone 6. Jesus. Keep this man away from strong winds. Even a light breeze will knock him over. Don't like the technique on which Adiata. No, I mean, look, that one is that's nah. Don't come here with your bloody 1, right? Even mark him down. Vicky, 1 strength. All right, what's the point? I mean, could he develop those 21? He's going to need a lot to develop. He's going to need a lot of work to get the key areas, isn't he? I mean, look, we can't cut the whole team. That's the thing. We can't cut the whole team. We need to start with what we've got and hopefully build something. SJH Extra, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Who we got now? Fitra Ridwan, 26-year-old Indonesian. Ovs, get him in the gym. 7, this man can bench press. Acceleration, pace 13, agility 13, stamina 13, decisions of 12, work rate of 12, aggression 12, but he's playing that playmaker role. What's his creativity like? Vision of 9, dribbling of 8, passing of 10, shooting of 7. It's not ideal, is it, really? Back up, I think. Back up at 26. Is anyone in this team strength of double digits? I don't think so. I think we've literally got fucking, like, just blows in the winds. Like, oh, here we go. Right. I can see where the money's been spent. Right. £975 a week for Juninho. Right. Look at this. 5'9", already clearly wears stilts. Okay. Inside winger, inside forward, advanced playmaker. He can play fucking anywhere, this boy, right? Strength of 9, as you say. Yeah, like, awesome. I wasn't prepared for early release. No chance to say goodbye to my new gens. Nah, they're gone, Dan. They're gone. I have to say goodbye to them now, man. They've gone to the great pixel recycle bin in the sky, I'm afraid. Pace, stamina 12, natural fitness 12, balance 13, agility 14, acceleration 13, first touch, dribbling 12, passing 12, technique 12, off the ball 13, flair 13. He's Brazilian. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like 100. He's like this guy, right? He's clearly going to be brilliant, okay? He's called Juninho. You're right. Absolutely. Okay? This man is going to run this town. Okay? How long before he becomes Indonesian? Because if we can get him to get an Indonesia cap, then I think we're going to win the World Cup. I'm not trying to get carried away here, but he has the potential to basically be the greatest player that's ever walked into Indonesian football. He's come from the 3rd division of Brazil, right? He's played for what's that? Palmeiras. Okay. Maybe. Right. Irfan backed him again. He looks all right. Would we say played? No, maybe. Well, okay, right. On a technicality, right? He was on the books of Palmeiras. But Irfan looks all right as well. Finishing of 12, determination 13, work rate 12, technique, passing, off the balls, strength of 10. Strength of 10. Like, this guy's got he's got a deadlift of 100 kilos, this fella. Oh, he's brilliant. 5'8". Little Gerard Shaqiri there. You know? Okay, right, we like him. Right, Irfan's a definite. Let's see what we've got here. Did someone say he was Dutch born? He is. Oh, and he's also East. He made his debut at East Timor. 33 caps, 12 goals. He could be one of the main guys in Indonesia. Irfan backed him. Backed him's actually pretty good. Okay, there you go. That's what we're talking about. Right. Kim Jeffrey Kernawayan. Kernawayan? Jeffrey. We'll call him Jeffrey. 30-year-old Indonesian, again, plays out on that left-hand side. First touch 10, flair 12. Big Jeff. Big Jeff on the wing. 12 for work rate, acceleration, fitness, pace. Kind of what we expect. Jumping reach of 4. Like he's not that arsed about jumping. He's 5'6", but he's strength 12. I take it back. He's the mini Hulk. He's the mini Hulk. Just walking around, just like, me really strong, me 5'6". Can you jump? No, not at all. Instead of Jeffrey, call him P45. I'm not telling him anything. He's too strong. He's got strength of 12. He's gonna kick me over. Bodybuilder of the team. He's the one you can get the steroids off. He reminds me of James Corden. Oh God, that's terrible. There's easier ways for me to sell players, than just saying that he looks like James Corden. Aziad Uzgiantoro. Now let's have a look at this fella. Now we go 4 for strength. Now we're talking again. Dan with the 6 months, man. Appreciate that. Very kind indeed, Dan. Thank you very much. Has to be done. I love the streams, mate. You know what? I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for everyone else who's following, by the way, and subscribing. If you follow, you get some emotes for free. Twitch is trying out a new little thing, by the way. I know we've got some new viewers in tonight. So if you do drop a follow, you can get these, which are kind of what this subscribers use. We are building a nation, by the way, as well. If you are new, build a nation in Indonesia. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. That's what she said. But we're playing as PSS Sleman. I've not even mentioned why we're playing as Sleman as well. We'll mention that once we've got through the whole through the squad. But again, strength 4, crossing of 11 though, determination 14, off the ball 11. I mean, if you're new, these aren't actually bad attributes. They're not that bad compared to what we've got in the rest of the team. Yes. 31-year-old Serbian. Now we're talking. Serbian striker, target man, 6 foot. This guy, here's where the goals are coming from, right? Here's where the goals are coming from. 15 for determination, 11 for finishing, 13 for heading, 13 for jumping, 13 for strength. Oh, you can smell the protein on him. 15 for off the ball. Well, the TJFM, where we do mental saves. Yeah, we do things a little differently around here. We're not your usual 4-2-3-1 gegenpress saves. We are just a bit different, to be honest. We'll try stuff that might not work. We'll try. Sometimes it works. Sometimes, rarely. But we have fun. We try and do it. This is where we are. So, yeah, 31-year-old Serbian forward. He's the man, right? Kojic. Cool name. 36. Doesn't even need the number 9. Doesn't need it. He's a better defender than all of your defenders. He really is. I think we could technically play him and Maslak and Janino in defence, and they'll be better than everybody else. Get on the end of their own long balls. Janino lobs the ball to Kojic on the head. Sleman win the league. I think that's going to have to be our tactic, to be honest. No ifs, buts, or maybes. Just get the ball up in the air. And I mean, Kojic has got 15 for off the ball, so maybe he can do a bit of movement as well. So maybe if we end up having to play a pass on the floor, he's not actually as bad as we expect. So Erkham Miller, 15 for heading. 5'6", 15 for heading. What? I don't understand. Finishing of 10, jumping reach of 1. How? How is this a thing? Somebody clip this, by the way, please. This is brilliant. Oh, Jesus, I don't get... Like, this is the best club. The best club. Oh, right. I'm just going to put this in the Discord and just go, when you see it, let me know. Right? See if anyone comes up with this. Fuck it. 15 heading but jump and reach of 1. What is it? I don't know. This is the greatest club of all time. I will not hear any bad words said about it, right? Because you can't, right? You can't. Because as we've said, right? We'll explain the whole rationale of the save, right? Sleman are relatively new to Indonesian League One. Okay, as I say, they've been promoted about 3 years ago. They won the League Two title. They have been voted the loudest fans in Indonesia. Quite impressive. The reason behind that being that the North Stand, okay, the North Stand usually occupied by the ultras. There was getting a bit of dissension there, to be honest, a few years ago, and various people weren't feeling particularly comfortable going to the football. Those people predominantly were women. Right? Now, women weren't really feeling comfortable going to football because there's a lot of antisocial behaviour, there was a lot of sexual harassment. They just didn't feel comfortable going to football, and it wasn't really fair, to be honest. Whiskey, welcome in, appreciate the follow. Now, where they are in Indonesia is quite a sort of up and coming, trendy, hip area. So you've got like sort of, it's very known for its arts, its culture, its universities. So it's quite a young crowd is sort of like kicking off there now. It's predominantly Muslim as well. So again, women's rights aren't particularly up there, but they are changing. And women decided they'd had enough of the behaviour in the North Stand. So what they did was they left the North Stand and formed their own ultras in the South Stand. Okay, so the Brigada Curva Sud, right? So the female ultras now run PSS Sleman, okay? And it's amazing. All right, we've got some links in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you need to get yourself in there. We've got some links to how the fans look and the choreography of everything within the stadium. It's incredible, right? And they hold the club up to really high professional standards. So if the board are behaving in an unprofessional manner, they hold them up. They've actually walked out of games this year. They've held protests by not going. Unlike fans in England who keep going and keep spending money and therefore not actually protesting properly, these fans have said, no, we're not going. And they've played behind closed doors, essentially. They've forced out the current manager. Kind of works for us. They basically make sure that tickets are now actually tickets. So before people just turn up the game and they'll be like, oh, hello, we're just going to walk in, whatever. They now make sure that there's an actual ticket office. They're just doing really good stuff, really good stuff. And like I say, they are trying to basically bring the standards of the club up and therefore the standards of the league up. They have a thing where they say that there's no negative chanting at all for the opposition. So it's 90 minutes of chanting, only positive chanting for Sleman. I love that. I think that's brilliant right now. I know we're going to have a bit of dissension sometimes in the chat here. We're going, what are we doing with this? This is ridiculous. But look, just stick with it, right? It's going to be fun. We're here for a bit of a laugh. You know, we're going to try and build Indonesia up. Like, you know, who else is building Indonesia up? You know, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're in it together. Together we will build this, right? It's going to take a while. And if it doesn't work, we'll go to another club. We'll go to another club, another club. But we'll do it. We will do it somehow, right? If it kills us, we'll do it. These are our kits, by the way, as well. We've not even had a look at the kits yet. Green, all the sponsors in the world. They've done that brilliant thing as well that I like for away kits that are the same colour as the home kit. And then a kind of black and green with a bit of yellow stripe on the third. So pretty nice. We play in a 35,000 capacity stadium. We play on grass. Stadium is very, very good condition. Built in 2005. Ticket price, you can't see behind my head. Let me just quickly move that out of the way. No, still can't see it. Ticket price, £2. £2 to go see Sleman. Right. So once we work out how the flights work out to Indonesia, £2 a ticket, 38 quid for the season tickets. Fucking bargain. 150 current season ticket holders. Icons of the club are Setu Nurdiantoro and Idekia. So there we go. That's what we're talking about. Seto, current manager. Can't even get a pie at York. You can't. We were going to go to York the other night. We were going to take the little ones. 20 quid a ticket. Not sure about that. No chance. No chance. Thank you very much. Club vision, as I say, we've already had a look at. They want us to play possession football. They want us to work within the wage budget. Top half of League One this year. Indonesian Cup top half as well. So we'll see. Then, of course, next year, best of the rest, then challenge for the title and keep a title challenge going there further forward. Finances-wise, £484,000 in the bank. We are playing with pounds rather than rupees. I can't even get my head around the idea of trying to play it in local currency. Wage budget, £287,000. Probably not really a great deal of money, but who knows. £35,000 wage budget. We're currently spending 16,000. Okay, so we've got a bit of wiggle. We've got 20 grand to play with a week. So that's hopefully going to get us some players in. Scouting budget of 37,000. What else we got? Developments there. Let's have a look at some of the young kids, actually. See if there's anyone in there who's half decent in the youth, shall we? So, E01 Nanda. Again, 5'11", strength of 8. He could become a key for us. 14 for determination, 12 for leadership, 13 for decisions, 12 for aggression, 13 for marking. So he's 19. There might be something in there, possibly. There might be something in there. We'll keep our eyes on him. Bagas Humour, 5'6", winger. First touch is 11, flares 12. His physicals are all right, by the fact he's, again, 2 for strength, which isn't really brilliant, but, you know. Fitness is good, pacey, but again, probably not going to make the cut, I don't think. Hoki Karaka. I want this guy to be brilliant, but I don't think he's going to be, is he? Heading 13, jump and reach of 3. Again, these guys are brilliant. Just keep the ball, whip the crosses low, and they're all sort of like getting them in that way, aren't they? 13 and 3, strength 4. They'll get knocked over before the ball even comes in for them. Is there an option on FM22 to cross about waist height? Take out someone's midriff? Pacey, determined, can head, can't jump. He's 16. We could maybe do something with him. He's 5'10". Hoki Karaka. I mean, I've already got the song in. We've all got the song in our heads, right? We've already got the song in our heads for Hoki Karaka. He's got to be our star signing, surely. Like, he's got to be our key marker for the future. Hang the club on him. Saddam Gaffer. Again, he looks all right, mind. He doesn't look too bad. 18. He's already got 2 caps for Indonesia. 13 for finishing, 13 for heading, 8 for jump and reach, 12 for pace, 13 fitness, decision making off the ball. I think he's all right, isn't he? Backhouse, we appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, if you are new, by the way, you are considering dropping a follow, please do. We stream every Wednesday and Sunday. This week, though, we're going to go pretty hardcore on it. We're going to get as many streams in as we can. Obviously, we're streaming tonight. We're going to stream tomorrow night as well. We're also going to do, as part of our Discord, we've got a challenge going on. We do monthly challenges. We're managing Wrexham in the challenge. So again, it's just a bit of fun, something a bit different, with a stipulation of only buying Welsh players, American players and Canadian players. So I'm going to stream that on Wednesday morning and Thursday morning, around about 9:30, I think, maybe, during the day. So again, if you fancy that, something a little bit different, come and hang out with us. That's cool. Reese JMT, appreciate the follow as well. Very, very kind indeed. But yeah, just come and hang out with us. It's good. It's good fun. We've got a good community here. And as I say, this is something a bit different. So if a long-term save is what you're after, this is what we're hoping to do. So fitness 18. Again, needs a lot more work, but vision's really good. 14 for vision. He's only 18. Again, we might be able to do something with him as well, maybe. He needs a lot of work, but 14 in this division for vision is pretty good. Wayu Bolly. Oh, that's what we've just looked at. Sorry, yeah. Dimas, goalkeeper. Again, goalkeepers we need to really work on. 15 for punching, though. 15 for bravery. 5'9". Any chance you could start the save file for Wrexham and drop it in the Discord tomorrow? I fancy cracking on the busy weekend. Yeah, I'll get that loaded up tonight and I'll ping it out. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to load up, to be honest. Yeah, I tested it yesterday and obviously waiting for the full release to get it up. So yeah, I'll absolutely drop that in the Discord first thing tomorrow morning. Dafik Maulana, 18 for determination, 14 marking, 14 tackling, 14 positioning. Right, you know what, right? I don't think this is going to be too bad. I don't think this is going to be too bad, actually. I think we're going to be all right here, right? I think we can be okay. Let's have a look at staffing. Yeah, so calling the league average, we're pretty decent. Right. Coaching team. Mladen Dodic. Assistant manager, Serbian. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, clip it. Clip it. This might be all right. It might be. Edo Budino. Brazilian goalkeeping coach. Here we go. Here we go. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad. Fitness coach. He's got 4 for fitness coach. Yeah, fitness coach might need ditching. Let's make a little note on that. Our actual coach is wanted. Okay, who wants him? Pershik. Okay. Make a little note here about me coaches to get rid of. Sorry, I'll just clip the mic there. Better fitness needed. Right, so Sawandi's wanted by Perisic. Okay, by Persic. Okay. Jan Saring, head performance analyst. Decent. Right. Okay. So let's have a think. Right. Players are in the last year of their contract. We'll sort all the contracts out as we go through. Right now, presumably we're okay. Some have already had contracts offered as well, which is good. Tactics. This is where, right, okay. Let's make 3 tactics. Okay. We can debate amongst ourselves, debate in the chat. Anything you think. What's going to be our main tactic? I think I know they want possession football, but I think we need to just get the ball moving pretty quickly. Like, get the ball up to Kojic. It needs to go from one big serve to the other, and if the ball drops down and the Brazilian has to pass it, that's the tactic. Right. Craig Hadley, appreciate the hydrate. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. I'm thinking hit and hope as well. I think Indonesian League One style is the way to do it. We've got that as our potential t-shirt, which Charlie Fossil's done for us. So clean slate, minimum instructions. Think you're right, Kim. Absolutely. The less stuff that they get told that's going to complicate things, the better. Because look at them, they're not really clued up. You know, their mentals aren't particularly brilliant. Some of their physicals are appalling. Like, there's just, by League One, are we meaning first division or second? Just, I'll leave that to you guys to work out as to what you think. Keep calm and pass to Serbians. Yeah. Right. Formation. 4-4-2. 4-3-3. 4-3-3s look pretty good this year. I must admit, 3 striker formations seem to be the way to go. Do we have enough players for a 4-3-3? Do we have enough players for a 4-4-2? Do we quickly look at... Let's do this. Let's quickly look at the squad depth, and let's see what we've got. Maybe we don't have 3 strikers right now. 4-4-2? Do we do a 4-4-2 direct? Do we do a 4-3-3 direct? Is that maybe the way to do it? So 4-4-2, then 4-3-3, kind of like copy the same tactic really, but take someone out of the midfield, drop someone back. That seems to be the thoughts that people would go with. CM depth looks decent, might be a diamond. Kim, I think I love you. You know I like a diamond formation, right? Put Janino at the top there. Should we bring Posh Ball back? Posh Ball to Indonesia. I know we said about clean slates and stuff, but sometimes we just have to look at things that are just staring us in the face. I'll tell you what, let's quickly put 4-4-2, 4-3-3, and then a play around, right? New FM and the diamond is still here. Look, sometimes things are just there for a reason, aren't they? 4-4-2 still there, 4-3-3 still there. Right, and again we'll go direct 4-3-3. If it's broke, don't fix it. Exactly. I mean, you could argue it was broke because we got relegated with Posh, but apart from that, it was totally fine. Right? It was totally fine, wasn't it? Right. So, tactics wise, let's load tactic. We'll get the Posh diamond in here. There's the third. There's the third. Right. So, route 1, cautious. Selamat malam, Tony. Evening, Greeno. I've not brushed up on my Indonesian myself, I must admit. I feel terribly uncouth. How are you, my man? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Give Mr. Greeno a follow, by the way, guys, if you're not already doing so. Right. So, are we thinking cautious mentality? Are we thinking balanced? Are we thinking positive? Kazator, appreciate the follow. Don't be going cautious, be bold. We can get in their faces. Extremely direct. Get it up there. Play for set pieces. We don't want to be disciplined. We probably want to dribble less, I would say, if we're doing anything. Mary Berghandy, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Fairly narrow. Mary Berghandy with a sub. Yes, Mary. Welcome in. Appreciate that. Very kind indeed. Thank you very much. Get it up there. The shared catchphrase for both FM, TJFM and Viagra. Is Andy Carroll interested in a holiday in Indonesia? We have asked him if he fancies a little trip over for a trial. I don't think he's gonna be the guy that we're gonna get, and I don't think Carlos Tevez is gonna come either. But we've asked a question. Have we got any big men up top? Oh, we've got some big men. We've got a big man. We've got a big man, Greeno. Big Serbian guy by the name of Kodjic. We're going to have the big Serbian defender whack it up to the big Serbian striker. And we've got a little Brazilian in the middle. So, yeah, it might work all right. So regroup or counter press? What do you think? Are we fit enough to counter press? Do we just take that off? Take off the instructions? We don't really need instructions, do we, to be honest? Get the ball up over the top. Long kicks. Low defensive line, standard defensive line maybe. Get stuck in, do some kicking, get the regroups on. Yeah, I don't think we've got the fitness to be chasing after teams and hit on the old Gegen press. So, and I think maybe standard line of engagement, and then if we're at home against a team that we should be beating, move that higher. Yeah, and if it's going to be something that we're going to end up having to struggle against, move it so we condense the play a bit. That's what I'm thinking. So standard, I think. Tighter marking. Right, here's a question. Tighter marking, yes or no? Does it work? Because it was a bit hit and miss, wasn't it? In FM21, and then in FM22, I've had mixed results. Should we say? Say mixed results. What we really mean is I've been terrible. I'm terrible with it. And we force the opposition outside. We're prepared to concede space in the wide areas in preference of protecting the central third of the pitch directly in front of the goal. We'll populate the middle with heavy numbers to congest the play and frustrate the opposition. I think keep that outside, try and stop the crosses coming in, to be honest. Tight marking is good if you have really talented defenders for this level, not for this team. Do not have talented players in this team. Scooter, you sexy motherfucker yourself, man. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Pleasure to see you. Give Scooter a shout, by the way. Give Scooter a follow if you're not already doing so. He's going to be... I'm going to be joining him on play-by-play. At the FM playoffs this weekend. Next weekend. Next weekend. And can't wait for that. Going to be making my play-by-play debut alongside the guy who knows how to do this. So yeah, he's going to be holding my hand through it, and very, 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 very excited. You can touch my beard. Of course you can touch my beard. I'll put some beard oil on it and everything for you, Scoot. So it's nice. Unless you prefer it a bit more coarse, then I can leave it untouched. I might learn something. Doubtful, Chewy. Doubtful. Nah, not convinced I will. Excuse me, sorry for that slight snip up there. Okay, so in terms of positions then and roles, we're thinking standard goalkeeper. We haven't got a sweeper keeper just yet. Fullbacks on support, fullbacks on defend. First Dick wanking them off and now beard stroking. Well, yeah. Give the people what they want, Inky. Give the people what they want. You know? What's that? No nonsense centre backs. Clearly, Marshak is a no nonsense centre back. Maslak, sorry. What is he? Right footed, left footed? Don't matter. Right footed. Craig Hadley in with the follow. Appreciate that, Craig. Very kind indeed. Pressing forward or target forward? Now this is the question: do we put him as the PF or do we put him as the target? Jesse PL, appreciate the follow as well. Very kind, thank you. I think maybe target on attack. Get the balls up to him. And then I don't think Janino's a box to box, really, is he? Janino's kind of going to be our sort of playmaker, so maybe have him as a mez or have him as a playmaker. Probably a mez, I reckon, in that 4-4-2. And then I think on the right, Jeff goes on the right. And do we put Jeff on the right or do we put Irfan? Where's Irfan go? Forgot how much of a shambles lower league management is. This is perfect though, Inky. This is lower league management is where it's at, right? It's where it's at. Regular centre mids at this level. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Okay. Go on support there then. And take the ball winner off. Go a normal centre mid as well, do we think? So do we maybe Arta? Are we sure about this? Indonesia's going to be awesome. Bull Barry, in you come. Welcome along. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Scooter, to be honest, man. This is going to be mint. Like, because it's just a bit different, like to how I've managed anywhere else. I just want something a bit of fun. And what I will say as well, by the way, is on the management profile, I've changed it so that my profile says youth development. So that's kind of my personality trait. So obviously, if we're going to build the nation, we need to make sure that we've got plenty of youth products coming through. So I thought if I change my profile to youth development, that might help us in terms of getting some better new gens coming through, or at least being able to coach them and make them better players. When we come to visit you in Canada, mate, we need to sort that out, man. We genuinely need to sort that out. I'd be well up for that. I have to see if Mrs. J will let me come over and play. I'm sure she will. She'll be glad of the piece, to be honest. We'll do a stop off. You know, be good. We'll go for a Tim Hortons. We'll take in some coffee. Perfect. Perfect. Don't come between October and April. Okay, well, it's November now, so should we do what? April the 4th? Book it in now. Seems reasonable, doesn't it? May, maybe. Yeah, it'd be a little bit too snowy right now for me, but yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So Solitude, strength of 4, not really good enough. Strength of 4, but first touch. Let's see how our best CM is actually. We compare Bolly. Well, he's better than Bolly. I never knew about Tim Hortons until I went to the galleries the other month. Right, Inky. That's weird. That's the thing, man. Like, these guys won't know about the galleries. The galleries is like, it's like Washington's premier shopping complex. It's Washington's only shopping complex. And I wasn't expecting them to have a Tim Hortons there either. And there I'm rocking around, gone, and I've popped back to see my parents, and there's a bloody Tim Hortons. And I'm like, what the hell? So got myself my vanilla latte. I was well happy with that. French vanilla latte. Yes, I'll have that. Very, very happy. Very happy indeed. Chenangio, they said, was a good player. We might need to possibly keep him in midfield. Maybe. There's one over at Bolden, Asda as well. This is very, very northeastern based, by the way. Some of you now sitting there going, he's mentioning a lot of places we've not heard of. Yeah. Ridwan? Fitra? Maybe, maybe not. Central midfield is light, isn't it? Anyone get any ideas where these are? I think we may have foxed a couple of people, Inky. Right, fullbacks. Have we got any fullbacks? I don't think we have. He's fit. Derry Rackman. We said he's quick. He's quick. He can't cross. He's got 5. He can head. Right. What do we think? Do we think we're going to go with heading or pace? What do we think? Do we go Rackman or Arifin at left back? Let's have a quick look. Right, so this is Arifin. Okay, Arifin and Rackman that we're going to try and have a look at now. Just for obviously this. This is only for the first match against our own reserves at this point, by the way. We haven't even got any further than that. If you've just joined in, we've literally been sat on this screen all through all tonight going, what have we got? What are we dealing with? We're playing narrow wide. We're playing quite narrow, I think. But we may obviously expand the pitch if we need to, if our wide players need to get chalk on their boots. So we've got a bit of pace here. Right, let's go Rackman then. Right, Rackman can go in on the left back. Okay. Central midfielder. Oh, Dendy's wanted. He's wanted loan by a couple of teams. Ooh. Right, okay. Imbri and Gouffron. He's wanted as well. Right, so all of my defenders are wanted. A Barley. Right. So again, this is where I start talking myself out of things, isn't it? The idea is to build the nation up, and I'm already sitting here going, oh, I don't want my defenders to leave. I don't want my players to go, thank you very much. I'm sure we're going to be able to work something. Sure, that's not Gouffran. No, of course it's not Gouffran. He used to play up in Newcastle. No chance. No chance. All right, then let's put Bashadim up front as a power forward. Let's put him as a poacher. I don't know, as advanced forward maybe. Maybe poacher might be a better fit for him. Gonna go with poacher. Building One Nation comes later. Get your house addressed first. Sensible thinking from Rogie. Kojic is 6 foot, so he's pretty decent. Because of the fact he's 6 foot, that's why I've got him as the target man. Now, he might be a better pressing forward. He might be a better complete forward. I don't know. I'm I'm guessing everything's going to go through him. So if a big man, little man, it's always good at every level of big man, little man. So I'm happy to switch him round, make him a power forward, make him a complete forward. Well, yeah, I think go with the target man first of all, and then go from there. Does that seem to make sense? Maybe. Right, so that's what we think for our first match against the kids. I mean, that's only taken us 1 hour and 45 minutes to get to the point where we have our first tactic. No, I don't even think we got our first tactic sorted. A winger on support, a winger on attack, 2 centre midfielders on support, a fullback on attack, or a fullback on fullback on defend. Support, I should say. Sorry. Bill Barry. We didn't start unemployed. We didn't start experience. What we did was though so this is very deliberate. This whole save is very, very deliberate. We've chosen to manage Sleman in Indonesia. We're doing a Build a Nation save, and the plan was, I should have actually put this out earlier, by the way. This is what has driven me to this save. So we're hoping to try and generate the league and improve the league. So we've picked this team deliberately for reasons that are in that video, and we've basically decided to go with badges that are appropriate to this level as well, which again is not really the way that I like to manage, but we need the extra bit of support from the board, I think, because I may have previous where sometimes the boards don't like how I manage, and therefore we'll do a little bit of sort of trying to build it up as we go through. So right, let's save this tactic as PSS 442 just so we know. 442 route 1 positive. Okay, just so we know it's in there. 433. Again, in terms of mentality, in terms of roles, do we do the 433 now? Should we do that now and get that sorted out? So at least we've got all of our, what we presume is our tactics sorted. Obviously, the thing is, this is going to change because we haven't started recruitment yet. So I guess the question is, do we play as our 442 against the kids, see what it looks like against the what we have already, then do a bit of tweaking and look at our recruitment. We're probably gonna be online until about, maybe I'd say 12, half 12 maybe tonight. So we've still got another couple of hours behind us, sorry, ahead of us, I should say. Sorry. So if we want to actually get into some action, we can get into some action of a sense. Play against the reserves, we know what's going to happen. Yeah, should we just get that defeat out of the way now? Is essentially what I'm trying to say. Should we go and lose to the reserves? Because that's what happens. That's what happens in my saves. We need to do some training as well. So we'll get a training schedule set up. I'm going to get some friendlies booked in because, as we've said, the season starts in a month. So we need to get some friendlies sorted out. We need to get some recruitment sorted. We need some training sorted. So quite a bit to do, to be honest. So so let's get that done. Let's at least get. We haven't even met the staff yet, to be honest. Aaron Evans, they reckon, is a good vice captain, which is a shame. We're going to try and sell him. But okay. We feel that Vicky Adita's game would be improved if he started knocking the ball past the opponent. Really? I mean, he's maybe. Tortoise wins the race. Does indeed. Taking on a strong athletic presence lends itself well to playing in this manner. Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes on you then. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to play more killer balls. Right? These guys know what they're on about for the minute. That's what I'm thinking. So let's start off taking some advice from the board, from the backroom staff. We can always change it if it looks wrong. Evans's game would be improved if he was developed his weaker foot. Probably, yeah, makes sense. Solidson's game would improve if he would try to develop his weaker foot as well. Yeah. Weaker foots. Yeah. Everyone needs to work better on their weaker foot. Here we go. Poor youth facilities, basic youth recruitment, fairly basic academy coaching. Building a nation, man. We should look to use the transfer market to develop the squad. Okay, fair enough. We might do that. We're gonna offer the yeah. Let's give Hawkey a contract, I reckon. Cam Mila, they reckon is going to become a good prospect. I think you're probably right, to be honest. I think you're probably right. Might stick him in the team actually against the kids as well. Rocky Putari would be a good choice to add to the coaching staff as an under-20s manager. Okay. Fair enough. If that's what they're suggesting, let's get it done. Right? If the board know what it is, the board know what it is. Right? Okay. Take their advice on that one. Okay. I think they're starting to say with York City or Dulwich Hamlet. Any pick? See, I'm conflicted here, KT, right? Because York City, I think, is a great save personally. York City was one of the first thoughts I had for this save. I was going to do Moneyball with York City. Plus, I live in York, so I thought maybe that would be a decent one to do. Dulwich Hamlet is the hipsters one. Both great shouts, man. Both great shouts. York have just got a new stadium, so their finances might be a little bit worse off. It depends. You know what? It depends on whether you want to manage in the north or the south. Whereabouts you're from. Also, chat. Jump in. Help KT out. Let us know what you reckon. What's the facilities like? Top notch. We've got a new coat of paint. I don't even think we've got that, Craig. I think it's been the original paint. So we could potentially get a new scout. Judging potential of 5. Don't say that's a good idea. And 6. Right. Maybe we'll do that after the meeting. We'll have a little look. Dulwich Hamlet is my shout because the kit colours. Kit colours are pretty decent, to be honest. Pretty good. Right, let's get the Hawkey in. Right, give him a contract. He could be. Right, we need to try and lock him down, don't we? How many leagues have you got loaded in? Right, Luke. So what we've got is we have got Australia, both leagues in China, Hong Kong, India, both Indonesian leagues, Malaysian 2 leagues, Singapore, 2 leagues in South Africa, and 2 leagues in South Korea. That's what we've got. The fact we've started Raoul off in the rough parts of Darlow. York's a better story. Take them out of the Football League. Yeah, I like that. Andy Carroll doesn't want to come. Carroll doesn't want to come. Carlos Tevez doesn't want to come. Right, we move on. Right, this is a completely different story now. We've got some unregistered players in the squad, have we? Okay. Well, let's get you in the squad then. Okay, so 4 foreign players, 3 foreign players, not excluding Asian. 33 max. We've currently got 32. 7 minimum under 23s. We've currently got 11. 220s. We've currently got 7. 3 goalkeepers. We've got 5. You definitely made that prawn curry to fit in with tonight's Asian theme. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Everything is deliberate. Everything is deliberate, Inky. You should know that. You should know that. Everything is planned. Kodjic is out for 6 days. I mean, at least it's not a massive injury, but typical, right? Typical. Jay Boothroyd is playing in Asia. He could be a good shout. Could be. Could be. So let's not make any promises about players we want to sign, because that usually tends to upset people. Solomon Kalou. That would be a decent shout. Right, let's not make any promises just yet. We need to finish in the top half. Okay, so top half's good. They're happy about that. I want to be the top half of the cup as well, so fine. Excellent. Cool. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Day one, done. Now it's time to resign. I need to leave the club now. So we're about to start. We're going to play the match against the under-21s. Got to meet the press first of all, though. Oh, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day, hasn't it? You know? What does it feel like to be the new PSS manager? Love it. Absolutely love it. Came here to work. Want to work harder than any other manager out here. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Give a big smile, shall we? What made you want to manage PSS? The club is dripping with potential. Was there anything that gave you the reason to think this job might not have been the right one for you? Yeah, the fact it's really difficult. Potential loans from Indian or Australian league, maybe. I think we've got a few possibilities. Ultra, appreciate the follow, very kind, thank you very much. I'm also going to have to look straight away for any Indonesian players who we can get straight in. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get the homegrown players first, and then the foreign players have to be the best players. They've got to be brilliant. What made you want to manage PSS? I'm very ill. yeah. I'm a sucker for punishment. Charlie Fossil, welcome in, buddy. How are you? We're here. It's happened. We've started. We're focusing on young players. Yeah, we are. How much work do you think is needed to bring the squad up to standard? We don't know yet. We've not met the squad yet, really. Two Bins, welcome in. How are you? Pleasure to see you. Charlie Fossil doing well. Good to catch you. Yeah. We're good, man. We're good. Have you met the players already? Only briefly. But let's say you said yes. Do you have a message for the fans? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, is my message right now. They're vital to us. Where can the club go? I genuinely believe they're set up for long-term vision. Let's do it. How valuable is a young star like Jaya? He's a terrific player, I think. Captain will absolutely stay. Where can his squad be improved? Goalkeeper and defence and midfield and striker. But apart from that, nowhere. Last couple of seasons have been fairly remarkable. We can turn that club around. Yeah, league is the priority. Let's go and get this done then. So, made affiliate today. Good work. Two Bins. That's what it's all about, man. Right, we're going to manage the first team. I'm wondering why it's gone to 4-3-3. We haven't. We'll change that. Don't worry. I mean, that could actually be the first issue we've got straight away. No. It's just changed by accident. Don't worry, Batcham. Victim. Sorry, it's not meant to happen like that. I don't know why it's gone to 4-3-3 for some reason, but there we go. We're back. What Sleman gems do we have? Slem Pickens is what it is. It's Slem Pickens. Right, we've got the best player we've got has strength of 13. The weakest player we have has strength of 1. So Janino, the Borough legend, is playing. Yeah, exactly. It's Janino, the Borough legend. I'm gonna get some more water actually. Drop off here, Gaffer. No worries, Rogie man. Pleasure having you in as always. You're always here to keep us on check. So take it easy, man. As I say, we'll absolutely be back on tomorrow night as well. Yeah, as Shuey says as well, we've got a guy who's got 15 for heading, and jumping of 1. I don't know how that works. We need to get some more set up on here actually as well. What's the story so far with the team? Right, so there's a little link there that we just posted out, which is going to be our main story about the team, and what they are. So they are Indonesian League 1, sorry, recently promoted from Indonesian League 2 a few years ago now, won the league. The fans in the main behind the goal stand, the Northern Ultras, pretty much ran the show, to be honest. But there was a bit of dissent, I suppose, really. Like there was some fans who didn't feel comfortable going to the games, mainly women. Women were the key ones. Penalty, Kodjic brought down, good. Women felt really uncomfortable going to the matches. There was loads of harassment and stuff, and it just wasn't a nice place for them to be. So what the women did was they left the north stand and went and set up their own ultras behind the goal in the south stand. So the Brigada Curva Sud. And because of that, the fans have now been voted the loudest fans in Indonesia. They have a thing where they'll only chant positive songs. There's no negative chanting for the opposition. So it's 90 minutes of positive chanting. They hold the club to account. They want the club to be more professional in their behaviour and their views, and they want everyone to be better. So what I like the fact that the women have taken charge on that, and they're trying to bring the club up. So that's kind of the reason we've chosen it. And then the Build the Nation was because we thought, well, let's see what we can do. There's no Indonesian clubs ever won the Asian Champions League before, so let's see if we can do that. There's not been they've not won the Olympics before. Do they have a women's team? I don't think they do actually. I'm not sure. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if there is a women's league over in Indonesia. Someone might be able to fill me in on this and tell me what the situation is. The video under one of your links is about how match fixing works. Yeah, you'd like to see Tony Wynn manage the women's Sleman team. Yeah, that'd be cool. I could do that. I'm happy to manage that. Good ball, unlucky. Oh, there is a women's team. Brilliant. Excellent. That's a foul. He's going to go off. Oh, Maslak loves a bit of a ruck, doesn't he? He's getting sent off in bloody friendlies, man. against his own reserves. That's what I want from our players. I want players who are willing to kick for the shirt. Indonesia didn't even attempt to qualify for the 2019 World Cup. Excellent. Is that because of the 19 World Cup? No. Why was the reason behind that then, Kim? Do you know? I quite like the idea of that. Then, if they're refusing to even participate, we might have to get stuck in off. We might be a little bit too aggressive. This is almost in danger of passing football. So kick everyone's shins, mate. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Have you seen that? Yes, 1-1, 1-1 against the second team. Did you see the video today that's gone out of I forget which league it is, But the goalkeeper's come flying out and he's kung fu kicked the striker in his neck. Like, oh, horrible, horrible. Oh, what about that? Why who Sukatra? Yes. That's the sort of effort I'm looking for. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Eye for goal. That'll do. Indonesia did qualify for the Asian Cup though, first time their women's team has made it in over 30 years. I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been sat. This has been the longest 2 weeks since the beta came out, where I've been sitting there and going like, you know what, we played Sampdoria and we weren't really like we didn't take it seriously at all, right? Because obviously there was no point because we knew this was coming and we wanted to get in and amongst it pretty quickly. Now we're here. Like, I'm glad we're here now. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right. I think let's have a quick look. We need some friendlies, don't we? I'm going to title back Sampdoria, loving it. Sampdoria are dead to me. Don't talk to me about Sampdoria. Right, we've got 3 weeks until the start of the season, and we take on Madura United. So, what do we think? 4 friendlies, 5 friendlies, 6 friendlies? I don't want to burn the players out. We obviously got to do a bit of a pre-season boot camp on them as well. And we've still got to look to try and bring some players in. Swinging Tipper, welcome in. Appreciate that. Very kind to see you. Hope you're very well. First time in, nice to see you. If you want to drop a follow on, you're more than welcome. We're currently building a nation in Indonesia, starting with PSS Sleman. So this is kind of where we are. Literally to start off today, we're 2 hours in. We've just played our first match against the reserves. That's it. So you've not missed anything apart from seeing what the squad looks like. We've built a basic 4-4-2 tactic. We're going to build a 4-3-3 as well. Then we're going to have something a little bit crazy in as well. Sean Asaya, welcome in. Appreciate the follow as well. Mixture of matches 4, 6, 5, 3 easy, 2 hard. Yeah, I think we need to mix it up a bit. I think a couple of morale level ones, and then a couple of ones that lead into the sort of standard that we're going to be playing as the league approaches. So maybe sort of on the Saturday and maybe the Monday, 2 slightly harder fixtures. But leading up to this point, we want to be getting some wins in that we just use for fitness, I think. So we start on Monday, maybe. Let's do some nearby sides. Sleman United, get them in. Literally no money. Actually, is there anyone who's going to bring us some cash in? That would help as well, wouldn't it? Who are Sleman's big rivals? Well, we don't want to be playing them in a friendly. Oof. It's PRS, I believe, or PS. Let's have a look. General. Where's our rivals? It was on this page earlier. Oh yeah. Here's our rivals: PSIS, PSIM, Perisba, and Perish Shebab. Alternate game that brings in the most income, then an easy win. Yeah, exactly. That's where I look at it as well, to try and get some. Particularly if I'm managing lower league, I'll do some big money friendlies just to bring some cash in. But to be honest, I don't think we're going to be getting much in the way of big friendlies, because again we're in March, so most leagues are already kind of going to be done. So let's put Sleman United in there. So that's a Monday. And then Saturday, we'll do Perecible Bantul. Fans will love you instantly. Well, they'll only love us if we win. I know what I'm like. And then we'll play on Wednesday against Protaba. Maybe Saturday, starting in November. No pre-season. Oof. We've not really got much of a pre-season ourselves, to be honest. Twig, we've got like 4 games, so we've got 4 weeks, I should say, sorry, to go from where we are to to getting into the league. So it's I think if we have a couple in there, maybe 2 more. So what's that? 2, 4. I'm gonna do 6. Right, similar reps. Let's now do the let's get the proper clubs on there. So Persic and let's do PSS. Let's get a rival in then, shall we? Yeah. So that's that. Go back there for that. Scouting now, I suppose. Get some scouting on. See we look in terms of players. Let me just check and see if there's a small child walking up there. Right. I think based on what we've currently got, centre backs. We need a centre back desperately. If we get a goalkeeper, that'll be good, and maybe an extra bit of midfield to partner Janino. Loads of players are wanted now as well, so that's interesting. All wanted on loan. Right. Right. Evans, we think we might have to ship out because he's foreign and therefore goes against the quota. Probably right. Probably right. Jeffrey could maybe go in the midfield though instead of Solicham. Maybe. Who's international squad? Maybe look there. It's not a bad starting position, is it? Two days and a few hours, and I thought I played slowly. Hey, well, look, this, yeah, we're in for the long haul, for the long haul here, madam. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a bit slow in it tonight, but you know that's fine. This isn't exactly click and play, exactly. Yeah, yeah, we can't just put 4-2-3-1 gegenpress on and fire through. So let's change the view here to squad view. Resize. Right. Okay, so this is what we've got in terms of the Indonesian national side. So 5'10" for a goalkeeper, handling 11 to 15. It's gonna be slower streaming a save than playing it offline, though. Let's be honest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's that. I mean, I think we're averaging what half a dozen games last time, I think, when we were trying to get some stuff down. So would be a silly pick a save like this and then just mash continue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're going to build a nation. Bang, 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 bang. Is the full game out tomorrow? The full game's out now, Swinging Tiger. Quit Swinging Tiger. Tipper. This is what we're doing. Full game. Full fat. It's gone. Have a log in your Steam. It should be there now. Or Game Pass, depending on where you look at. Stadia. They still have Stadia, maybe? Okay, so let's scout him then. I presume he's the top goalkeeper in Indonesia. Stadia, I don't know if they've still got it or not. Season in 10 to 14 days is realistic. It could well be, obviously depending on how quickly we get through this. I'm not sure if we're going to be flying through it, but we'll see what we get. We'll get what we get at the end of the day. Wu-Tang Kang, in you come. Nice to see you. All good, man. All good, thank you. All good. Hendra Mole. What a name. What a name. Anga Supatra. 3.5 stars. Is he he's not our goalkeeper, is he? No, Borneo's goalkeeper. Just joining a free transfer. He's not going to join us then, is he? Unfortunately, he's just joined Borneo. Rujo Otomo. 6 foot. 6 foot. 6 foot player. He's giant. He's on loan. Let's get a scout. I wonder if loans are going to be... Actually, that's a question. What's the situation like with loans? Because if this is going to be like Italy, where we can just like loan everybody all the time, transfer windows, wages, minimum of £120. Doesn't say anything about loans. Doesn't say anything about loans. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Looks like the Asian version of Italy. Hey, here we go. Now we're going to have some fun, right? Now we can have some fun. Rudolf Basner. 14 caps, 25. 11 to 17 for heading. Strength 12 to 17. He'll be able to take out the Serbian defender. 75k. Currently at Prashup in Thailand. Shortlist him. Let's scout him as well, because we need to have a look at him. He could be pretty decent. I mean, realistically, we want to just scout everybody, but we also don't want to just jump straight in. So stamina's good, strength's low, but of course it's always low. 27-year-old fullback just signed a new deal, so we're not going to get him, even though he's only in League 2. Alfat Fatia. Pace 13 to 20. Where's he been? Oh, he's just been sold as well. There's your man, Letusen. 27-year-old. 5 stars, they reckon, in defence. So he could be one of the big boys. We like the look of him. Stamina's good. Acceleration's good. Decisions, leadership. It's going to be expensive, though. Going to be expensive. He looks like a hard nut. Is it Rudolf Basner? Yeah. If we can get him in, I'll be happy with that. Do we try and loan him? He's not interested in a permanent deal, but he will possibly come in on loan. Easy. What players are interested in player search? Oh yeah, we'll get there as well. We'll get there as well. With the amount of foreign players, there won't be many surplus Indonesians to loan from better clubs. Probably not, but But yeah, I'm sure we're gonna find some, I'd imagine. Hansamu Yama, 17 caps. He's just moved as well. Right, we can't get him in. Rudolph the Indonesian ring. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? It has to be. Asnawi, right back. He's just gone to South Korea, so we're not gonna get him in. Guy called Gavin. Yeah, let's get Gavin in. Just gone to Bali United by the looks of it. Oh no, he's been there a couple of years. Okay. Fitness, first touch, determination, winger. Okay, he could be interesting. He could be interesting. You got the players' pictures as well. Yeah, yeah. Basically Garuda, FM Garuda. He's an Indonesian content creator. I got in touch with him, and he sent me links for the kits. He sent me the players pack. Gave me a bit of info about teams and stuff, and a bit of info about Indonesian football. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm on board with this. This is pretty decent. So yeah, it's been fun, to be honest, to sort of try and learn a little bit. Risky Pelu, 28-year-old midfielder, Mazzala apparently just gone to Bali United, so we're not going to get him. Saudi Arabia is probably a good place to look for loans. There might be some good young players out there, possibly. I think you're right. I think the fact that we've got restrictions on foreign players coming in will mean that whoever we bring in, if they are foreign, they're going to have to be our first team players, essentially. They've got to be our first team players. So we've already got Kojic, we've already got Janillo, we've already got Maslak. We've only really got space for one more. So that person's got to be as good as them. Bayu Pradana, 29 years old. Interesting, maybe a bit of steel in the midfield. Acarieo. Ooh. Trying to bring in a next level striker. Maybe. I think. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Or if we can get a top class goalkeeper. What's going to be more important, a goalkeeper or a striker? Are we going to score more goals than we concede? That's what we need to work out, innit? That's what we need to try and work out. Even Dimas. No, he's only just signed, but he does look good, actually. Do not waste the spawn a goalkeeper. Gibbs been playing as in Indonesia, so he might know. February Haryadi. Persib, 17 goals in 83 games. 15 possible dribbling, acceleration, fitness. This is a good player. This is a good player. He's like he must be one of the top guys. Must be. £100,000 between 10 and £100,000. He's going to be half decent, and he 5'5" as well. Bayu Gatra, again, he's only just moved, so we're not going to get him. Mine was just about average. We scored more goals than anybody else. In the Asian League, strikers are key. Slow defences, yeah, that's reasonable, I suppose. Yeah. Striker score lines are more highest, lower standard football. Yeah, you're probably right, to be honest. You're probably right. Goals win games, doesn't it? Yeah, no worries, cheerio, man. Catch you soon. We're going to be back all week, so we'll see you in at some point, I'm guessing. Stefano Lillipali. Let's give him a scout, shall we? Because he looks decent, and he looks like he can play a few positions as well. And he's 6'2". £1,000 a week's quite a lot, though. Adnik Vermanshin. Fancy name must be good. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Do you know, there's the little thing like that, isn't it? Just he's probably great. He's got a fantastic name. Yeah. 5'3". Like he looks great though. He does look great. I'll give him that. He's been playing for a couple of years. Top draw scouting. Well, this is we're just literally doing this first of all. We're gonna go full on scouting. This is the first. This is our first transfer window. So by the time the second transfer window comes up, you guys will be doing the scouting as well. Yeah. S01, he's just left as well. Ilya Spasevejic, 33. Bali United striker. Big money, big money. Titus Banani. Just gone to Borneo. So again, maybe not one for us, sadly. Right, I'm going to have a quick look and see who we've got coming through. So first recommendation here, Julian Mancini. Love the name. Love the name. Love the name. I know Titus Bramble. Yes, that was first I saw. I was like, Titus Banani. Yes, please. Julian Mancini from Badak Lampung. Indonesian, 23. Plays up front. Pacey. Good for off the ball as well. Barito want him. Persipura want him. Shortlist him. If the club have already looked at him, then he could be someone. A- rating. 23 years old. That's a good start, right? Andreas Addo. Renan Silva is one of the best players in the league. I mean, if we can get the best players in the league, then that'll be amazing. But I'm thinking we may have to scale back some of our dreams. Is this the release version? Yeah, it is Don Pap. Yeah. It dropped. What, 8 o'clock UK time? 1.2K a week. Yeah, we're not going to get him, unfortunately. 32-year-old Brazilian. Todd Rivaldo. He's called Todd and he's called Rivaldo. Yeah, it was supposed to be, but Miles has obviously hit the button, so here we are. Here we are. So if you pre-ordered it, if you load your Steam up, it automatically downloads, or if you're on Xbox or whatever, it'll just fire in straight away. So Todd Ferrer looks decent, doesn't he? 5'3", long shots, 12 to 16. Ooh. This could be fun. This could be fun. Let's get some scouts on him. I like the look of this already. Definitely need to sell before we buy. Yeah, absolutely. So Addo, that thing's going to be quite decent as well. Let's get a scout on it. We've already got the scouts on him, haven't we? Where does he fit though? Fourth behind Jaya. Shortlisted, but I'm not hugely convinced just yet. Realize how much I rely on this to manage the team talks. Not having one to be able to 4-1 is a bit difficult. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Yeah, it makes it really tricky, doesn't it? Right. So, I'll tell you what, should we go back through and look at the players we've got and decide who's going to stay and who's going to go? Osvaldo here. He's 22. Has he only just signed for? Oh, he hasn't only just signed. Ooh. Mm. Okay. You want it as well, right? Okay. Um, hmm. Right. We could bring, yeah, I think we've got some players that we can work with. I think we definitely need to move some players out. Absolutely, we do. Centre half. We need those centre half positions filled pretty quickly, I think. So we've already gone in for Rudolph Basner. Let's see if we can get him on loan. Aaron Evans, he's not quite good enough, really, if we're being brutally honest, Charlie. For a Mazzala, he's lacking a lot. He's lacking. He can't dribble. He can't really pass. He's not particularly blessed with vision. He's got no stamina. So I think we need to get rid of him. Really, he's been with us a couple of years. I'm tempted to offer him out, but just don't really want to ruffle too many feathers. But see what they reckon. So he's our current left back. He's the current best of the crop. It's crossing and dribbling we need to really work on, to be honest. Who's our current right back? Our current right back is Bagos, who again's not great. He's fine, I suppose. Centre back, obviously, we know. Midfielders, Irfan looks all right, I think. I think central midfield, we need something, and obviously up front we need something. So let's have a quick scout, shall we? If you're curious, by the way, this view here is from FM Jenna, who's done she's the spreadsheet queen. She's got a spreadsheet to download, which we've done, and it helps set things out in sort of different ways. So we're going to try, as we move on in the save, develop a money ball system, because obviously we need to try and get the game working like that to find our best players as we go forward. We want to be generating them through the club. We also want to be picking out the best Indonesian players within Indonesia. So basically, this is how we're going to find them. You know, that's the plan. That's the plan. So we will have a slight bit of money ball. If you're interested in getting the spreadsheets, which I definitely recommend you do, there they are. They are free, but if you chuck her a few quid as well for her troubles, because there's a lot of work gone into them. As I've said as well, if you're subbed to the channel, you will then, throughout the course of this career save, be given access to the database, because then you can help with the scouting. Because it's quite a big job. Quite a big job. Arwan Seto, goalkeeper, already been scouted by our team. 5'9", and he's already better than goalkeepers. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's not really, is he? He's not actually. Okay. 35. Try and not get incredibly old players in, for want of a better phrase. Demand more with the raid. Yes, my man. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, sir? Pleasure to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're well. Welcome to Indonesia, where we're currently building a nation incredibly slowly. Incredibly slowly. We've been online for 2.5 hours, and we've played our under 21s. That's what we've done. That's all we've done so far. So, and we've basically gone through the team. We've done a little bit of scouting. We're kind of trying to set up a plan of who we might want, sorts of players that we want to try and bring in. We've not even got to club culture and philosophy yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. How was your stream, Demand More? How was your stream? We've done a shout out there for you guys in my chat. Give Demand More a follow. Awesome dude, does a lot of work for the community. Great work for the community. You definitely want to check him out. It's fantastic YouTube content as well. Who are you playing tonight, Demand More? What's your save for 22? Too kind of old, Demand More. You deserve every bit of it. Yeah, who are you currently managing? As I say, we've got this. This is our absolutely our main save. There's not really much room for a backup save here, to be honest. Adam Eustace, appreciate the follow. Very kind indeed. Thank you. Also doing a rebuild with Genk. Yes. Love it. Love it, man. I think Build a Nation is going to be popular this year because obviously with the dynamic youth rating and the dynamic rivalries, I think more people are going to try it. Casa Duran with the 2 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Pleasure to see you. Hope life's treating you well. We're just having a quick little look around. For anyone who's new, by the way, from Demand More's chat, this is why we're managing PSS. Make a little note of it. Have a little watch of it at your leisure. Alex has gifted a sub. Appreciate it, Alex. Absolute legend, you. Luke says, any suggestions for countries to build? Mate, literally, like, so many. So many. I think, depending upon how hardcore you want to go, think Inky's chucked that there, Latvia and or Liechtenstein. I think if you want to do something that's easier for want of a better phrase, being a twig with a sub as well. Appreciate that. Hype train's ongoing. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Hype's all happening now, chat. Well done. Appreciate all the love. Latvia's license, so that definitely helps matters. If you want an easier one, then the Scandinavian nations are good for Build a Nation, because obviously what you want to do is you want to increase the league reputation. But they start off with some pretty good players, so it does help. Latvia, Cyprus, Greece. A lot of people are talking about managing Greece this year, so that could be quite good. Vados is a great challenge. Obviously, they play in Switzerland, so the only Liechtensteinian club to manage to play in Switzerland. Casa Durand with 2 months now. I appreciate that, Casa Durand. Yeah, I think it depends upon what you fancy, though, man. Like, are you wanting to go in Europe? Are you wanting to go further afield? I mean, Matt on our podcast is doing a Build a Nation with Canada, so that's pretty good. Iceland's definitely a good one. Build a Nation with Hungary, says Greeno. Yeah, we looked at Hungary. We did look at Hungary. There's a lot of good teams you could do some stuff there with. So, yeah. Or if you want, Belgium's good, Holland's good. Again, you want to get the league up. You know what? Scotland and Wales. Get Scotland or Wales up to the top. There's a challenge. Bring those leagues up to the standard. Because the idea is with Build a Nations, and we'll find this with Indonesia, is that it's all about, and second yellow card, right? If you don't know how to do a Build a Nation save, Demand More will give you loads of info about it. Second yellow card as well is absolutely one a guy to follow. Build a Nation's kind of his thing. You want to be able to get the league reputation up by selling players within the league, right? So you want to kind of sell your players to other clubs for probably on the cheap, and then or do some loans to keep them in the league, because you actually need the other clubs to do well, which I know sounds really stupid because you don't think that when you manage normally. You normally think, right, I need to distance myself from all the other clubs and win my league and win my trophies and win and that's how I become successful. Build a nation. You want to level everybody up, right? Yeah, don't be PSG. Don't be PSG. Unless you're going to loan all your players back to other clubs within France. That's the only way you could do PSG. Scotland with Edinburgh City is amazing. Blair Henderson, what a striker. Yeah, I had him at Berwick as well. What a guy. What a guy. Live in Edinburgh, so it's tempting. Yeah, take Hibs or Hearts, man. Hibs is a great save. I know Moz has been doing some good work with Hearts during the Hibs. Sorry, during the beta. He's at Spartans now, is he? Oh, okay. But yeah, I think they're good ones to do. To be honest, I think Scotland, I think Wales. But yeah, it just depends upon definitely not Hearts. Yeah, okay. Maryburgh, Handy started at Ross County. Yes, is that where he started? Is it? Blair Henderson, nice. Yeah, a big man. That's what we want, a big man up front. Alan Roffel, welcome in. Evening. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. In fact, you know what? Berwick Rangers is a good set. I used to love managing Berwick Rangers. It was brilliant. I went through a period where whenever I loaded up a new save, the new game came out, I'd have one save with Berwick Rangers. Charlton Outlaw, welcome in, sir. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. I'm very well, thank you, Alan. Very well. I'm very happy that the new game started, which means I can get into me PSS, you know. Get my Sleman on. Life gives you Slemons, you make Slemonade. Bear Rangers, yellow and black stripes. Absolutely. Did 3 years at Stirling Albion, says Greeno. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that's some good one. We did as part of our Discord challenge, we did Brecon this year. That's fun. That's fun. We're doing Build a Nation. Do you typically pick a top tier team, or does it matter? I think I'd pick top tier, or top division, I would say, sorry, not necessarily top tier. So I was saying before about like picking PSG in France wouldn't make any sense. Sleman are they've only just been promoted a couple of years ago, so we're expected to finish mid-table. So I obviously need to build myself up and everyone else around me up at the same time. So the problem is if you go in at the top, you're either going to win everything and then want to move, or you can get sacked. I guess is the other option. This guy looks all right, to be honest. 16 for anticipation, 15 for determination. Heading's good. 5'10". Right. This is what I've noticed, okay? I've got a lot of players in this league who are good at heading but can't jump for shit, right? So this guy, 15 for heading, 9 for jumping reach, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? Let's put the scouts on this fella. Right, this is a lad I've got in my own team here. Who is that? I've made a note of him as well. All right, bear with me just while I pull this up, because I don't believe it's actually true, right? I don't believe there's any way this is possible. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Erkan Miller. Right, have a look at this fella. Okay. He's got 15 for heading, jumping reach, 1. He's 5'6". How's he got 15 for heading? No idea. No idea. Where's Hokey Cokey as well? Hokey Karaka. 13 for heading, 3 for jumping reach, 5'10". A fans known as the Sleman heads. Yeah. Loves a diving header. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've got a bunch of who was it? It was who scored the diving header for a bunch of Keith Houchins. Maybe that's what I've got. I've got a whole team of Keith Houchins. Could be it. Ricky Cambuya. Let's get a scout on you, son. Does that thing where rounds the keeper and flicks it with his head on the floor. Just absolute shithouse United. Danin Talovic. What's he like? Good question. As I say, we're on day 2 at this point. Like we've done so little on the save. Montenegrin 25, 4-star poacher. Could be here, could be here. The best diving header was Henrik Larsson in the Euros. Oh, Super Henrik. Super Henrik. Oh, I loved him. Loved him. What a player. What a player. It is the full version, Cassie. Yeah. It dropped at 8 o'clock UK time tonight. So we can start the save. So unfortunately, he's only just signed with Tira. So we won't be able to sign him, I'm afraid. Yeah, Van Persie did score that header in the World Cup, didn't it? That was amazing. So it's the one that got memed, wasn't it? I love and hate this period of FM. Can never decide which save to do. So many possibilities. All right, well, I'll tell you what, Wislander, we'll help out. We'll help out. Give everyone in the chat a bit of an idea of the sort of save you like, or something you've maybe not done before, and yeah, we'll help you. We'll help pick a save for you, won't we, chat? We'll do that. To be fair, 2 hours is barely enough to meet your players. I mean, well, I have said that before. I have said that a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention, right? So we did the other night, incredibly self-indulgently, we did a watch along of Football Manager Ruin My Life, the stand-up show I did years ago, right? But thought we'd do it just nice. We'll chill out. We'll have a few beers and that just before the launch of FM22. Okay, and it's up there. It's up on my Twitch channel. If you want to have a watch it, we're going to pop it up on the YouTube as well. It was carnage. Inky says absolute carnage, right? Like an hour and a half show. It took us 4. It was a 4-hour stream. That's we dissected it, right? It was amazing. Duke was on, Curtie was on, Simaggio was on, Matt from the podcast was on. It was just mint, right? It was just so much fun. And I had a look on YouTube, and someone put a comment on the video, right? And he goes, oh, this is a stolen joke. I was like, no, there's not. No, there's not, right? And so I wrote back to him, and so like, look, I says, mate, I says, you've got to think, this show was recorded in 2007. There's a high chance that the joke has been stolen from me, right? And also, thanks for your input. An hour and a half's worth of entertainment, and he tries to pick out one thing. Nah, fuck off, mate. Not having it. It was good fun, though. It was really good fun. But yeah, if you're interested in watching it, it's on the channel now. So go and have a little watch later on. Get it queued up. It was absolutely one of those moments. The Casio was the highlight. It was certainly one of the highlights, Charlie. Certainly one of the highlights. There's a lot of stuff on there that's there's a lot of stuff that needs to be taken in, definitely in context as well. I think. Raffley. Well, you look all right, don't you? Right. Bali United are interested on loan. Okay, that means that we need to be interested then. Yeah, we definitely need to be there then. First touch of 11, finishing of 9. Yeah, that's what we need. Introducing you to one of the compulsive liar, James. Look, right. There's a couple of bits on here that on the show that I did for theatre purposes, you know, and the chat did not let me down on it. Well, they didn't let me off on it, I should say. Sorry, they called me out. They called me a liar. But what are you gonna do, eh? Usually I'm doing English domestic leagues, taking them from leagues, lower leagues to the Champions League. Thinking about doing something different this time around. Perhaps build a nation with Poland. That's a good shout. That's a good shout, Wiselander. It feels pretty intimidating. Say I've not really done a glory hunter journeyman, which I might go for. So the thing is, right? The thing is Wiselander. I think that sounds a great idea. I think that sounds like a brilliant idea. Build a nation in Poland sounds great. Build a nation in Austria sounds great. If you're used to long saves, then that's not really intimidating. If you were the sort of manager who would only just take like a 5-year save or something, then I think you're right. A build a nation is not what you need right now. Like nobody needs to be going and build a nation if you're normally just a 5-year player. I think you've got it in you. And I think Poland's a good shout. I think Poland is a good shout. Everyone's so small. Like I know they're supposed to be, but literally, if we've got a bit of height, then we're gonna win games. It looks like as well. There's no loan rules in Indonesia, so it's a little bit like when we managed Italy briefly before I got sacked. In that there doesn't seem to be any issue with how many players you can loan in. So realistically, it means that we don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. So we can fill the team full of loan players, move on from there. Wiselander with the sub, appreciate that, man. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind indeed. Tony judging girls out on Tinder, anything under 6 foot can get out. Not anything under 6 foot gets out, absolutely. Sleeping giant in Poland. Yeah. 5'5". He looks alright though, doesn't he? I know he's only 5'5", but he looks pretty good. He was formerly at PSS as well. Adri Idrus. Size matters. Ain't that the truth? You know? Pinky Pasamba. What a name. What a name. Fullbacks can be little. They can, and so can wingers, but everyone else needs to be fucking massive. That's what I'm thinking. Two foreign strikers smash the league up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get them big. Get them big. Who's the tiny left back Villa used to have? Alan Wright. Alan Wright, I'm guessing, is who you're thinking about. He was brilliant. Loved Alan Wright. Carroll and Benteke up front. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you're 5'7", you're Andy Carroll and Christian Benteke are worthy at the minute. So in this league, right in Draper, the shiny heads. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It absolutely was. Sani Rizki. What I'm realizing, right, is that the longer we've been on this save, is that my expectations of what I think is a good player has absolutely shrunk already. Like we're now sitting there going, "Ah, oh, cool, he's got like a 7. That'll do." In he comes. He's going to be a great player. We obviously just need to make sure that the players we're bringing in, we can cover when we get rid of players. We are going to have to start getting players out, I reckon, as well. He looks good, doesn't he? All right. Slowly just filling my shortlist up with literally anybody who's available. So because also as well, the so we only get we get 2 limited transfer windows. You get a transfer window, which is the 1st of February to the end of March, 31st of March. The game starts on the 1st of March. So you've already missed 2 weeks of transfer window as the game loads up. And then you've got a transfer window in August. So kind of thinking the first window might be a little bit quick click, quick click, quick click, which isn't really the way that I like to manage. And then when it comes to August, we'll then be able to sit down and go, right, this is what we want from our club. This is what we want from our players. This is the philosophy. This is the blueprint, essentially. So that might be the way that we have to do it. It's certainly not ideal, but it's otherwise we're just going to be sitting just clicking screens for forever, you know. Right, let's have a quick look at right, so let's look at strikers first of all. 48 years old, Keith Gums. Why have we not lit like Keith Gums? Oh, it's because he's from Kits, that's why. Greg and I can't even attempt to pronounce the name, but I like his stance though. Guy Jr. I mean, Raffley looks all right to be honest. I'm quite interested in Raffley. I might go in for him, maybe. Erlandi, Amri, 35. Aslan Sander, heading 13 to 18, acceleration 11 to 16. 28. Winger. Douglas Coutinho. Have I spelled it wrong, have I? Um, Neither, I'm afraid, Charlie. El Randy, was that his mugshot? Quite possible. It's quite possible. I gotta. It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad. Have we got Jason Banton or Ashley Hemmings? What's the database size? Big. Big, I think. Must be big. Don't tell me I've put a small database. No, I haven't. No, 42,000 players. Yeah. Or maybe a lot of the Brazilian leagues. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about Brazilian. I thought about Brazilian leagues. But then I was like, maybe we'll stick them on a bit further down the line. And see if we need them. If we need them to help develop. Because obviously we knew that there wasn't going to be a lot of foreign players we can fit in. So I was like, maybe not stick him in there. Jason Banton, I can't. He's not in there, I'm afraid. Doesn't look like it. No, Jason Banton's not showing up. And Ashley Hemmings. No, nothing there either, I'm afraid. Akinfenwa could. Akinfenwa would be amazing Imagine if we had I Can Find More, man. That would be ridiculous. That would be stupid, man. Ella Andrew doesn't look too bad, mind. 9 to 15 for finishing. Could do a job. He could do a job. Porcher with Kojic up front. Euclid Hadil. Free transfer, maybe. Willie Ando. What a name. What a name, Willie Ando. First touch, 12 to 18. 23. Come in for a trial, son, if you want. I like your name. Hi, that looks pretty good as well, actually. Al Ranger. No. Wimber Fenosa. 34. We're not going to get enough. Finishing 14 to 20. That's what you want, isn't it? Acceleration's still good, though. Madura want him. Not really convinced the 34-year-old, maybe. Maybe not. It's from your end, though. He's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Right. I'll tell you what, when's our next match? Should we get some training sorted out? Right. Any preference on how we set this up? I think just general. KKLs, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you very much. It's very kind indeed. Ronaldo Pearson. Nah. Big changes this year, considering buying it. Oh yeah. Absolutely. KKLs, get on it. If you've not done it, I would absolutely do it. I would be looking at that straight away. Yeah, like what was the last version you bought? If the last version was FM21, there's enough in it to make you want to get on board, I reckon. I think the match engine has improved a lot. I think yeah, you bought 21. Yeah, well, 21 was great. 21 was great, but I think there's definitely been enough improvement between 21 and this one to warrant dipping into it again. That's what I think. Just start with Leipzig. Good shout, Dan. It does, yeah, it does run smoother. It is much smoother. And I think it's only going to get smoother and smoother. And you know what? The beta was fine. The beta was fine. I just think that this is definitely nicer again. I spent 55 quid on FIFA, played it 15 minutes, spent 25 quid on FM22 and played it for 50 hours. Yeah, I think that's that's fair, isn't it? When you think about it, it's not a million miles off away from the truth. Like, all right, we've got a couple of loans in. That's good. You can try it on Xbox Game Pass for $7.99 a month. actually. It's not bad at all, actually. Right, so we brought a couple of players in to have a look at. Bear in mind that we obviously got to get rid of some players in our playing staff before we really bring anybody in. We've got one space in the squad, but I think we need to cut some players before we do any major recruitment. All right, we're playing Sleman United for our first match. Unfortunately, no one's interested in Aaron Evans. Can't think why. He's gonna swallow up one of those orange spots, isn't he? Just know it's gonna happen. It's Cameron. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you. Bobby Carroll's a good free agent midfield, is it? Okay. No, nothing showing up. Yeah, Sleman United is just a friendly, by the way. So okay, so Sakata is already transfer listed apparently when we turned up, and it seems as though Ninja Chicken, appreciate the follow, very kind. It's Cameron, fan about your FM content through the 5-star potential, and then also from Washington FC Twitter account of your local team. Yes, Cameron, hey, that's what we're talking about. Welcome in. Yeah, that's mint. Like the whole Washington thing was pretty cool last year. We did. Basically, I did a YouTube save with them, and we ran out of time. It was going well, and the club were great, by the way. They sent me a shirt, they sent me a scarf and stuff, and they were really supportive, and they would help push stuff. Luke Griffin, appreciate the follow, thank you. And I will go back to do some more stuff with them. Yeah, one of us. Obviously, that's my hometown as well, so that's where I'm from originally. So yeah, they were great. They were really, really great. They were. They couldn't have done more, to be honest. And I said, look, we'll do something going forward. So yeah, bless you for coming and hanging out. 5-star potential is brilliant as well. If you don't follow the 5-star potential podcast or don't listen to it, make sure you do listen to it because it's fantastic. Also, of course, we've got our own podcast as well, Football Manager Therapy, which is out every Tuesday. So again, get on that. Tomorrow's episode actually talks about what myself and Matt are going to do for saves. Spoiler alert, I'm doing it now. Did you ever have a friendly with the mighty DC United, or in real life, or for Washington? I mean, the thing is so the interesting thing with Washington in real life is that it's George Washington's ancestral family home is there, like in the town that I was born. Like, well, not the town I was born. I was born in Sunderland, but like the town that I grew up in. So there was never. They're not twinned, no. No, but then again, there's loads of like sort of interesting things. So there's a Philadelphia, not too far, like over towards towards Houghton. There's a New York up there. Obviously, there's an Albany. There's there's so many like sort of Americanized, well, what you would now think are American names that were obviously born over here. The amount of times I haven't explained that since moving to uni this year. Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't for us, there would be no Washington DC. That's where you need to look at it. There's an Aberdeen in Washington. Obviously, there's not one in real life because we would never manage in Aberdeen. One of Washington's spies lived in my old next door house. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. Okay, so he wants to go away on loan. Fine, we're gonna have to accept. We need to build the nation. Everyone's got to as long as they're staying within Indonesia, that's fine. Okay. Basna. Ooh. Be excited if we get him in. Should Juni Antara be signed? Maybe. He's very quick. He's very quick. Might set up an English Major League Soccer with these teams. That would be pretty fun, man. That would be pretty fun if you did that. Okay, so is this more players trying to come in for the same guy here? Isn't it? Yeah, more teams. Yeah, all right, okay. 11 grand, that's fine. Okay. If he wants to go on loan, that's fine as well. Is he the best right back? Maybe. I just done. I don't want to make an inquiry. If I click the wrong thing, make offer. There we go. That's what I want. Washington DC is twinned with Sunderland. Just googled it. There you go. There you go. Couple of days injury there. Still cheesy chips and miners. There's cultures as well. Well, you say that. You say that. I should have mentioned as well, by the way, before right at the start, the expectations for where we're meant to be this season. They're expecting us to finish mid-table, so that's okay. 50-1 to win the title. I'm guessing there's a reason for that. Obviously, having a look at some of the players we've got here, not expected to really go flying up the league, but not expected to be in the bottom. So pressure, I think is where we're at. Backroom staff induction, we're okay with that. We know what's going on there. Recruitment advice, we know what's going on there. Let's have a look at the meeting, shall we? Let's see what they've got for us. Is this the top tier of Indonesia? Yeah, it is indeed. It is indeed nomadic striker. So Gifari Aditya. Ooh, decent. We think. Let's put a little thing on there. Is he only wanting a couple £100 a week? 400 quid. Okay. Maybe. I haven't signed Andy Carroll yet. Not yet on. I tried. Unfortunately, he didn't fancy it. Not happy at all, mate, to be honest. I wanted him in, but he had other ideas. Couldn't get Carlos Tevez either. We tried that as well. Footballers, eh? What are they like? Bloody mercenaries. Cowardice in the big light. Exactly. We could have made him a star, but no. He wants to sit and maybe get like a call from I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, he's not got the fight in him. He's not got the fight. But hope you're well, though, man. Hope you're well. Nice to have you in. Nice to have everyone in. Actually, it's been good to get so many people in on the on launch day. You know, English Major Soccer League: York, Boston, London, Birmingham, Oxford, Cambridge, Newcastle, Manchester, Plymouth, and Chester. Yeah, it works. That works. Fowler went to India. Owen and Carroll go to Sleman. Exactly. You know. Yeah, Indonesia's going all right so far, and we've progressed 5 days. We've been on stream 3 hours. We've done 5 days. It's going to be a long save, a long save. We're going very, very slowly, very, very slowly, because believe it or not, I don't want to get sacked too quickly on this one. Not that I wanted to get sacked quickly on at Sampdoria, but I want to make sure that we make it to the end of the season intact. This could reach FM23. That's the plan. That's the plan, that we go all the way. Whether it's by default, the fact that the game gets bored. That's line number 10. He looks pretty good, mind. Fahmi Al Ayubi. Acceleration, crossing's pretty decent. Could be someone possible. A bit of full match mode as well. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like all 90 minutes. Or I think if we're doing it, we're doing it properly, right? Like that's the thing we need to do. Need to at least make it to the next podcast. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. You know, I'll try, but this is all I'm going to say is that if it doesn't go well, it's not really my fault. The mad thing is, we'll still watch the full match. Yeah, of course you will. Of course you will. Why wouldn't you? Exactly what you should do. You'll be sitting there, get the whole thing going. Yeah, 90-minute matches, yes. Tony's Asian journeyman Sacris. Yeah, look, it's entertaining, right? That's it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. I'm gonna have to make a new graphic, Asian sacking tour. Right, quick stop then. Rudolph, we can get Rudolph in. Are we getting Rudolph the Indonesian reindeer? He's only 5'10", but we can get him in on loan. Heading for 17, possibly. Up to 17, I should say, sorry. Walking a Sleman wonderland. Well, my other puns that I've had is slimmer name. It's Slim and Men. Need some reindeer for the fun fact. It's called Rudolph. Get him in. He's in on loan as well, so he's not going to cost us. You know what I mean? So let's get him. B-. Get in. Already we're flying. We're flying. Right. We'll chuck some dudes out on the way. We're not gonna. We'll sack some players off. Hoping his tackling is closer to 14 than 8. Sleman at work. Is Santa Cruz still knocking about? Santa Rudolph. Tackling's 11. So jumping reaches 6 because of course his heading's 14, so that makes complete sense. Marking's 12. Positioning's 11. He looks all right, you know. He looks all right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Basner and Malach. Maslach. Let's take him out. Right. So remove him from position. Okay. Put Rudolph in there. Okay. Right footer as well. Demand that. Right. Already we're in. This is better. Low commitment from the lads. It's an Indonesian international in the Ipswich under-23s team. Is there? You found any Indonesian players with a jumping reach of over 10? Not yet. Not yet, Hekmanovic. They're all bloody... Like, they can't jump, but they can head. Maybe we change the stream name to Indonesian Men Can't Jump. Is that okay? Is that appropriate? Can I say that? I don't know. Oops. He's called Elkin Baggett. He's a real player. He's 6'5". Oof. Oh, we could bring him home. 6'5". We only dream of having a player so big. Like going back around, going, oh, we've heard tales of giants who walk the earth. Is Erfim Bakdim in the team? He is indeed. Where is he? Where is he? There's Irfan. We've got him in here. He's currently playing up front for us, but we may move him back to the wing until we get a striker. A second striker, I should say, sorry. Elkin Bagot. Yeah, we've got scouts on him, so hopefully that'd be quite good though if we can bring him back. A little look at Williando, possibly. Where's the gaffer? So let's try that. Let's move him that there. Or does he need to be up, does he? Does he need to be there? Okay. Right, okay, let's stick with it for now. Right. We'll play up against Sleman United. Atep. Check him out. Who's Atep? He's a Fraser. 35? I'm not 100% sure at 35. Work rate and technique's good though. I'll shortlist him for now. But I think we may need to kind of hope for... He's a League One legend, is he? Get him on trial then. If he's the man, we'll see. Everyone's already after this guy, aren't they? Sukata, so that's fine. He can go out on loan. Get him on there. Get him on there. Nice. Excellent. Good meeting. Good meeting, everyone. Atep's in. Oh, let's go about it. Boaz Salasso. Salosa, sorry. Pretty decent enough. He's in a Borneo. I guess we maybe have to look at some older players as well, possibly. Eggy Vickery. Oh, nice. Only just signed though. He's gone to Slovakia. He's not coming back, is he? He's not coming back. Not straight away, anyway. Atep could be handy for the first season. We'll certainly see. We'll stick him in this friendly match, see how he gets on, and then Vicky's going to be way too expensive. Yeah, I'd imagine he will be, to be honest. I mean, plus the fact he's just signed as well for another club, which means there's no chance we're going to get him in. So who did I take play for? Oh, Persib. Okay. And he's got how many caps? Only 9. Interesting. Reese, appreciate the follow. Very kind indeed. Adnick Vermanchas, an interesting one. We've got him on the shortlist actually. Yeah, we like the look of Adnick. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look then. Let's see how we get on. In our first friendly. First friendly. Any North Korean players available? Possibly. I think we'll have to do a bit of scouting, I reckon, tomorrow. We're going to go back on stream tomorrow night. Usual time, 9 o'clock. Which may see us play our second match. Who knows? As well, we need some extra data on these screens as well. So if anyone knows how to get some more data, it might be a skinning issue possibly. We are waiting, of course, for some more skins coming out. To help improve our experience. You know you're doing well when you've played 2 games and there's still a load of us here. I know, you know what, Inky, it's been absolutely mint, man. Genuinely, I've appreciated the support. Love the support today. It's been great to get the save up and running. It's been great that people have stuck with it, stuck by. As I say, we're hoping for good things with this save. What we'll do is we'll play the anthem before we leave as well. The anthem's amazing. Oh, go on, Jeff, lad. I tried applying for April 25th in North Korea doing a journeyman, but went with someone else. Is tomorrow time? It's tomorrow daytime you're streaming? No. Tomorrow evening, Inky. So 9 o'clock in the evening. Tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning. On Wednesday, I'll be doing Wrexham as part of the Discord challenge. Ooh, 9 o'clock in the evening. We'll be back doing Sleman. 9:30 Thursday morning, we'll do Wrexham. 9 o'clock Thursday evening, Sleman. 9 o'clock Friday, Sleman. And then, of course, Sunday, 9 o'clock, Sleman. So, yeah, lots of stuff to do this week. Ooh, I can tell you've wagged a few days off work. I mean, it's all very cleverly planned, to be honest. I should have taken tomorrow off, really. Because I kind of knew it was going to come out today. I had a hunch it was going to come out. Lelujo's putting his custom view up on the workshop. Not sure it's through yet. I'll have a look for that. I know FM Stag has put a data hub view up as well, which is quite good. So we've put that in the Discord. So when we unlock the data hub, we'll be putting that up there. Do I work with computers? If yes, I'm surprised you haven't been sacked for skiving. No, I don't work with computers. Ooh. Oh. In the sense that I don't have a spare computer on at all times, no. Sazaran. This is good. I'm liking this. Playing well. Is that goal in Indonesian? Okay. Sazaran. Evening, Gudja. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, man. Is it morning yet? Just about. we're just about into our. This is us playing our second pre-season friendly. Well, our first pre-season friendly, our second match on the stream. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. We're all set up now for Sleman. Give Mr. Goodger a follow, by the way, guys, if you're not already doing so. Let's. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring on Miller. Have a look and see how his heading goes. Let's bring in Atep as well. He can come in for Janino. Kim. So Jeffrey can be replaced. I'd say what? Jaffra can come off and all. No, Jaya for Vicky. Batcham can come off for Hoagie. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Hawkey, see how he gets on. Make a few subs, see what happens there. Lelujo's squad view is up on the workshop. Okay, cool. Is Atep on yet? Put him in attack support. Just brought him on there now. Just brought him on. Maslak. Free kick. Oh! Oh! What a strike. What a strike for the big Serb. Look at that. Keeper refuses to get anywhere near it. He's just like, I'm not touching that. Oof, no chance. No chance. Is that another red? Is that another red card? Yeah, maybe we need to lay off the throws fists. Maybe we take that off going forward. You know, that might be an idea, right? Second friendly in a row, we've had a player sent off. I love the fact we're just like we've chosen violence. It's all we know. It's all we know. Oh, what a strike that is from Atep. That's possibly a strike worthy of a contract, isn't it? 4 hours in, there's no tunes. Are you kidding me? Are the tunes not been coming through? They're on my headphones. I've been listening to it all night. You're kidding me, right? There's no. Is it not actually coming through? Fucking hell. Well, I need to look at that then, as to why that's not happening. No tunes at all. Oh shit. Sorry, boys. In that case, I don't know if the. I mean, it's all on in my head. I've got the whole lot going on here. I'm having a great time. Like, I don't know what's not happening here. I'll look into that then. That's weird. That's weird how it's not working. I wonder then, therefore, if you're going to hear this. Can you hear this then? If we start now, can you actually let me know if this comes through then? Is this coming through? This is really bizarre if we've not got. Oh, no. Right, how do I get this? No match sounds either. Straight silence for 4 hours. Oh, shit. Let me see if that. Where's it coming out then? As if we've only just realised now, yeah. Anything? I've got some bars going, so let me know if that's happening. There we go. Right, now it's working. Okay. Okay, 4 hours. 4 hours. We've 4 hours of lip reading. Right. Well, this is the anthem that they play at the end of every match. I think it's appropriate now, to be honest, to get that in. Atep's done pretty well there. You've not heard anything for hours. You've definitely heard my voice. I know that much. Otherwise, there'd have been a lot of people going, "What the fuck's going on here?" Hilds, appreciate the sub, very kind indeed. Yeah, so there you go. So that's match 1 done then. Technically, I suppose. Silent stream. I think that's been fun. We're going to find somebody to raid into. We'll listen to the anthem first of all, though. You deserve some music tonight, right? But thoughts? Does it look like it's something we're going to enjoy? I think maybe. I think it might be good. ATEP is a club icon already. I mean, look, that was a great strike, to be honest. Absolutely great strike. Can't disagree with it. You know, maybe it's gonna be fun. It's very different to what a lot of people are doing. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's not many people doing Indonesian build a nation saves, rightly or wrongly. It's gonna be a laugh. Yeah, and that's all we need. We just need it to be a laugh, you know. If you want to save the anthem on your own desktops, by the way, use it as a ringtone, because that's what people do in it, ringtones. Please call it Indonesians Can't Jump. I think we need to. I'm going to have a quick look and see who we can send it over to, shall we? Who we fancying? Something interesting. There's a lot of cool people on here, so we might... Dupe's got a stack of people in. Who's not got many people in? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Send a nice bunch over there. Do we go to Maggio? Should we talk to Maggio? Or should we... Or are we going over to Dupe? We can go to Dupe, can't we, I suppose? We've not done that, haven't we? That's good, isn't it? Right. That's it. It's been fun. Oh. Bossy's got 9. Who's Bossy managing? Because this is where it's going to get fun right now. It's going to drop in it. Where's Bossy? I can't see him on my screen. There's Bossy. Man U save. What got here? Let's find someone who's got a full. what is this soundtrack? So this is. Hang on, let's just close that there. So that's the actual anthem that's from the club hills. That's what they sing at the end of each match. So basically, when we do what we've done and we get ourselves a win, we'll play that at the end of the stream. Unless we get hit with a copyright strike, then maybe we won't. But at the minute, it seems like we're pretty safe, to be honest. So let's go and drop a raid over. Sorry, I hadn't realised that the music wasn't playing, but I like the fact as well that no one noticed for fucking the whole night and just went, the music doesn't work. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's drop in and see Maggio. Right, we don't normally see Maggio. Well, we see Maggio quite a bit, don't we? Oh, hang on. No, change of plan. T Clev. Right, this sounds like Asker FK to the top. Yeah, that's the sort of challenge that we want, isn't it? That's the sort of challenge we want. Cultured left foot. Appreciate the follow, by the way. There, very kind indeed. So right, get your arms up in the air for T Clev. Go and give him some love. Drop the raid on there, and basically we'll see you back tomorrow for more Sleman, and I'll put some music on as well, and we'll do it nicely. Gelia, appreciate the follow as well. So right, go and get yourselves all sorted out. Take it easy. Catch you soon. All the best. Bye now.
You might have already told me. Yo, Tony, thank you so much, man, for the raid. You have a lovely name, by the way. My name's Tony also, so that's freaking awesome, buddy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone that came over in the raid. I hope you had a great stream, man. Let's get a shout out for him. It's very rare I meet someone else with the same name as me. So that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow as well. You guys, please go check him out. Anyone that was in our stream, click his name real quick, drop him a follow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Josh, for typing it also. Yeah, thank you, man. I hope you had a great stream. Really called Tanya. Either dude, how are you? Tony's a great name. It is. It's rare. We have our first draw here. I'm doing great though. I'm super excited. I'm sure like most people are to get started with the main saves. We've literally been live for 2 hours and we've just finished hiring staff and all that good stuff. I wouldn't even say finished because we're still, waiting on them to come in. But yeah, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. All right, here goes the draw. There's 128 teams, so we're not going to stay here for it all. This time we'll just do a draw all teams. Let's all follow Tony. I thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot, dude. Oh, okay, we got Brian. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? Yo, Jellery? Hopefully I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. How crazy is this? Because this is the team that gate kept us from winning our first championship in our journeyman last year when we were with Asker, and we got them first round. That's kind of crazy. Dave as well. Thanks for the follow, Inky. I didn't even see those. My bad. We just started our Indonesia Build a Nation. 4 hours, 2 matches played. Nice. Yeah, those opening responsibilities and like setting up responsibilities, staff and all that, that's some of the best parts for me, to be honest. April 14th, so that's going to be our first match of the cup. That's exciting. Odd training right between here though. This is like super soon. We can't do match preview because we don't have, it's performance analyst, right, that allow that? Or was it data? I can't remember. But that's awesome. Yeah, I guess you're excited about the new dynamic youth ratings in for the Build a Nation, right? I know I'm pretty excited about it too. Your local club? Is this your local club here? I remember you told me before, but I couldn't remember. 4th division team? Who? Wait. Did you see it? My bad. I might have missed it. This seems more fun. Yeah. That was my first journeyman was like at the end of FM21. And I really, really, really enjoyed it. And that's actually how we picked this club, Asker, because They were our first job in the Journeyman, and I got super attached at the first club. But obviously, we kept moving on in the Journeyman, but that's how we're here now. Larson, Sleskerkson. Okay, did you see him in the cup draw? My bad, I completely missed it. That's where they were.